And hopefully the recording is going to go well and nothing too shitty is going to happen.
Ears open, ears open.
Alright. And we're recording.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fall of Lumos. My name is Sean, and I will be your GM. Thank you so much for coming back. Before we get started, as always, I do like to ask our players, do y'all remember what happened last session?
It has been a few weeks for those that are watching, and one of us just got back from Arizona, so...
I make no apologies for double layovers and bullshit.
And our ranger has once again decided to take up his own mission elsewhere. Which is fine. He's on his own.
Another fucking portal.
And
There are many there are many portals.
There's another fucking portal that we have to deal with in the next 5 minutes. There will be blood when people get back. Or I'm just going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Threaten enthusiastically.
Well, damn.
You have met me, yes?
Fair enough, yes. So you guys,
we went downstairs, under the sewers after following a singing noise, if I'm correct.
You, your ranger, Roven, had picked up on...
Bird,
Yes. Yeah, well, you guys picked up on a potential portal that was somewhere underneath the city. You actually went to one of the guardhouses, and which led you down into the sewer system. You guys evaded a group of creatures, and what happened after that?
We found a big fuck-off tank.
You did find a big fuck-off tank.
And because of Roven, Nox was able to sneak up on it quite thoroughly, though I realized the armor I'm wearing, I should not have been rolling at advantage. I should have been rolling, but still the rolls were pretty stupid high.
The plus 10 does not help my detection abilities, but nope, you guys were able to sneak up on the tank known as Relic Breaker.
And then we broke your brain.
And then Elnaya attempted to parlay with Relic Breaker, which, in all fairness, if Relic Breaker had a heart, he probably would have felt it. But he has no heart, just a nuclear core. Elnaya was, what happened to you?
Well, I promptly got zapped, nearly, my life flashed before my eyes, and then, it scuttled onto the ceiling, and I proceeded to take offense to that, and to the ceiling, and shattered it off of the ceiling, well, halfway off, and then Nox finished the job by shooting it in the actuators, and dropping it in a hole conveniently created by our friend. It's been 2 weeks and suddenly names have gotten mixed up. It was...
Let's back up here. The easy way. She and a bunch of other people managed to break the GM going, I didn't expect you assholes to do that.
We literally did...
That was a combination move I had not originally thought of. And after having spoken to somebody else about that particular set of moves, they questioned if I maybe either let off too much or did not do enough, because they were like, if the ceiling collapsed, there should be a massive hole in the infrastructure above. And I was like, I didn't technically retcon that, but yes, this is true. But after 2 massive shatters, and then our lovely avian friend having conveniently made a hole that dropped it down further into the acidic belows, you guys defeated Relic Breaker.
For now.
For now. And took its eye.
Yeah, it is quite angry at me. It is staring at me awkwardly.
I can't believe we handled that well.
You guys carried away a wonderful set of legendary armor called a powered suit. You guys went ahead and entered into the catacombs, also hearing some singing, yes. We'll cover that in a second. As you entered into the catacombs, you guys had encountered a large number of where creatures that seem to have been tampered with severely.
Right, that's where I almost died.
Where a lot of people got the shit kicked out of them multiple times, actually.
And 2 of y'all had the opportunity to become were creatures should you have wanted to.
Yes, and that was
Another
probably...
werewolf and a vampire werewolf. That would have been a little bit of an interesting thing.
I mean, it would have been even funnier with all the, like, that would have been Mary Sue Central.
It would have been an interesting situation, regardless.
But you guys survived the encounter, and what we had talked about in the end was as
That's the other thing. We found bones. So
You did?
Probably all the you know, missing folk that were
Yes,
missing.
all those that were being abducted. Cat, what are you doing?
so just to give a image, and I will scroll down, depending upon if I can find it. You guys had made your way all the way down into the catacombs below the city. After having battled some of the acidic areas and having to play it safe, you eventually made your way into what looked to be a storage area for broken and misused and leftover magical items. I am actually now depositing said list on your loot discussion. The item
Damaged.
I left you with what was not severely broken, but a lot of this is in chunks and pieces. What is left that I've put up for you guys is not what's broken. The item that seemed to have been triggering your companion was a popular in another universe's particular world. Hanging up on the wall was an amulet known as Raven's Slumber. But you guys also... it does technically create portals. But you guys also found 2+1 daggers, 3+1 swords, 1+1 shield, a wand of smiles, a wand of scowls that was broken, goggles of night, an immovable rod, 2+2 longbows, and 12 false coins, among other broken magic items.
God damn.
Well, I'm pilfering one of the +1 swords for the boy.
Of course, for the boy.
In that,
Well, you know, one just likes the sword.
Eris, as you had gone further into the depths of the catacombs, you eventually made your way into what looked to be a separated estuary, if I will, away from the toxic environment. You eventually had found what looked to be like area that was untouched by the filth, probably having been there for centuries and millennia. And eventually you did come upon a toxic pool that had seemingly dripped down, and you found a friend. The
toxic chewinga.
The toxic chewinga.
Chewingo,
A
chewingo.
little toxic friend who had joined into your party, your pocket party, if you will.
Phrasing.
They have in their own chewinga way, because chewingas don't really have a language, agreed that they will trade spells of yours in exchange for tokens. And as you left the Grand Tree, you found yourself coming out completely different. Your feathers are now very heavy, if not entirely metallic. Your blood is toxic. And you are effectively a battering ram.
Does he do siege damage?
He does not technically do siege damage. You could fire him like a siege damage.
Oh god, he's a bullet!
Oh my god.
Fuck 50 caliber rounds, I'm gonna have myself an Eris caliber round.
Yeah, but you'll only be able to have one of those.
Yeah, but imagine
What
this.
he does when he's over there is the other question.
He's a boarding craft. I launch him out of a cannon, he goes in, he starts whipping his feathers around, turning to a whirling dervish. Everything dies!
As you guys eventually worked your way back towards the end of the catacombs, you found a large area, secondary area, also filled with a large amount of dried blood and bone. When you looked up, you saw what appeared to be a large hatch. Having gone through said hatch, you ended up in a alleyway, and across the street, you noticed a very familiar looking 3-story house.
Yes, and I believe that was where we ended.
Yep.
And that's where we ended. And since I don't have a particular house event, we're going to or house image, we're just going to land on Asterford City for the moment. I will be moving you guys. There. And we will now play some music. And Roven has left the building. And it is.
Let's see if I've noticed that Roven is gone.
You can.
I got a 15.
Oh, we're talking Oh no, Posey, why meow?
He is very much gone. Given I am assuming he's still using his spell. He is very, very, very much not there.
So, whatever the hell happened, he's just vanished. Lovely.
But this man has stepped away on a number of occasions before, especially when you guys usually find your way back towards the surface.
He is most likely hiding from his friends and colleagues. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't leave us alone.
I think the fox just vanished for the moment.
He'll be back eventually, no problem.
Yes, but I don't want necessarily to be trapped again with another portal situation.
We
That's
survived
true.
last time. We'll make it again this time.
Really?
I don't know. We blew the fuck out of the ship, and it's going to take him quite some time to show up again.
And how much damage could we have done differently?
That's a very good question. I don't have an answer for you.
Oh, that's alright. I wasn't expecting one, honestly. Not really.
So what are you guys going to do?
Well, we have this house. Who wants to go check out the creepy house? Who was it that managed to scry for this?
That was all of us.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
Go
to
check out the-
how long does was it Pass Without Trace last for?
About an hour.
I believe it's 1 hour.
Okay, so we probably lost that buff then.
And I believe he has to still be within range of you.
Oh yeah, no, it's a channeled spell.
Yeah, he's got to be like within 30 feet. So you no longer have that buff.
Actually,
I
yeah,
don't think screaming into a text would do much. You'd have to like get him on voice and then.
wow, she pulled a veil.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Hey.
How?
Really?
How? What? I barely anything.
You cut out though.
Like, yes, because she deliberately did it. It sounded like you cut out, which is apparently a thing I do when I get enthusiastic.
Oh yeah, when you're especially veily, you yeah.
Especially
no.
Bailey.
Wow, I've gone from a noun to like an adverb. I
I don't know if any of this is better.
I mean, it's.
Go on.
I got nothing, honestly.
I mean, I'm highly entertained that I now like maybe it's because
You
Harissa.
transcended as a person into
I'm a
object
concept.
level.
You are now.
She is a force. That is what she is.
She sure is.
Force
of annoyance, maybe.
A force of something.
Hopefully it's good. Anyway.
Where
Where
were
were
we?
we other than debating about the scary house?
Oh, wrong character. I'm looking at going, why the fuck do I suddenly have a bunch of zeros in my character sheet? Right, that's not Nox. Oh, you also were moving 5 feet slower than you should have been.
Why?
Because you're at 35, not 30.
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
You guys all look with determination and fear.
Whereabouts are we in the house? Like, are we in an alleyway beside it? Is it in front of us?
You're in the alleyway looking out towards the house.
Shit time to be the rogue when I don't have any brain power.
What do you all propose? Shall we analyze the situation and close in, or shall we just go storm the front door as fast as we can?
We're not going to go storm the front doors. I don't like this fuck, and I don't. We just came out of a bloody tunnel. How many more of those potentially are there?
Well, we just came out of one, so we know that there's not one underneath here.
We're not sure about that, though.
We can try looking.
Yes, that might hypothetically do something for us.
We do what we can with what we've got.
Eris, you have any thoughts?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Now we're so well-rounded, y'all.
well, then in that case, I propose we do what we can and analyze this place and, oh, maybe approach it stealthily.
Stealth is definitely the way I see this.
Not our strong suit, but we'll do our best.
Okay.
Noct is rolling stealth.
Alright, I guess we're all rolling stealth then. Let me just pop the sheet up.
16.
Got a 16. Okay.
Something.
16 also.
16 also. All right.
23, that's what it was.
Eris, you find trying to be stealthy in your current state is a little bit complicated as your feathers feel heavy and weighted. But you are able to make yourself less evident as you follow the others who do take more time to stick to the shadows and move around. It is now about... So you guys started about the beginning of the day yesterday, or the beginning of the day this morning, and it's about midday now. There's some crowds here and there speckled, but this particular street is not really populated heavily.
No one freaking out about any holes in the ground, perchance?
If you had listened in, you do hear some people talking about an earthquake and about something happening to Mr. Relly's house down the street. But that's all the discussion you hear right now.
Unfortunate, but necessary. That poor person had something quite nasty under their house.
Dear.
As everyone moves blame away.
Alright, so Nox... I was kind of waiting for you to change maps, and I just remembered, oh yeah, that's right, he doesn't have a map.
I don't have a map for this particular street. It's about a 10-foot... sorry, not 10-foot. It's about a 30-foot street. Like I said, it's very empty at this time. You can look across. Most of the houses at this particular moment on this set are broken down, missing boards. This seems to kind of fit the description that you were looking into in terms of looking like a deserted home. The outside of it has a red brick face. The windows on the top floors are all broken in. You do notice that there is a placard next to the right side beside the door handle.
What does that say?
You're approaching?
Oh, stealthily.
Yep. Well, I'll just kind of casually, not doing the Skyrim stealth, but just like kind of melding in with the crowd as best we can.
As you-
Assassin's Creed stealthing.
As you get closer, you eventually look upon the door. It is a standard mahogany-looking door. Looks fairly new, actually. But when you look towards the scuff sign, you are able to almost kind of wipe away a little bit of the grime. And on the wall, it does say Tempest Technologies.
Is there any info we have about that?
Yes, Tempest Technologies. Wasn't that one of the other companies that was a startup?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
You could do a history check if you need to.
Yes. Especially because my brain is honestly fried and I can't remember what anything is.
It's okay.
I guess I got a 20.
Tempest Technologies.
It's hard.
Tempest Technologies was the company name that Alana Oakhart had gone to visit to trade.
Oh no.
Sorry, continue.
I'm just like, oh no, that. Oh no.
As I will say the Furbolg, had gone to trade the goods for money.
Maybe there's a hope that she's still alive then.
Or this person's part of the problem.
I thought we established that already.
He's part of two problems then.
All the more reason to remove. Anyway.
You're at the door.
Nox is going to... Oh. Bill, I think you're better at ascertaining if doors are trapped, but I can take care of the lockpicking.
Well, I guess I'll see if it's trapped, if there's anything around. You know, problematic-ishness.
So I believe this would be your perception to identify any particular traps.
Thank you for the reminder and all. Perception. 23?
You don't notice any particular traps, but you do notice that this does have a more sophisticated lock on it. It's still a standard key, but this is not your deadbolt.
Well, notch. If they're doing something silly, I don't really want everyone to know about it, do they?
Of course.
You could try doing a sleight of hand to
To what?
unlock the door.
Nox will take out one of his thieves' tools.
So when
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm going to luck him. I went and bought us new mats, and my usual rolling, just try and keep the dice from being loud and clattery. It still got a good roll. On the mat, it doesn't. It actually seems to be repeating, so I'm trying to find a way to roll it without being cheaty. Okay, there we Oh yeah, no, I was rolled like earlier 3 19s in a row, and it's just like, ooh, that's not good.
That does seem a little unlikely.
Yeah. Well, then I rolled 5 1s in a row.
Unlikely and bad. Wonderful.
Yeah. So I just have to take an extra few seconds to roll it in my hand a bit more. It turns out. On this roll, I rolled a 30 for lockpick.
30. Okay. You are able to unlock the door. You do hear the tell click on the inside.
Vale, do you want to ascertain if maybe the area behind the door is trapped?
Anything I can see?
The door. Well, the door is closed.
I'm thinking gently, like there must be a way of
Kind
detect.
of wiggle it open and hopefully without, turning into a massive problem and seeing what I can see.
Okay.
Not shit.
You go ahead and push it open. Surprisingly enough, it actually kind of swings open very smoothly. It doesn't actually kind of stick very well, which tells you that the door has been
Has it been oil?
in use.
Very
It
much
does
so.
not-
Like,
It doesn't creak as bad.
Oh, that's also unnerving.
Invisible
Lovely.
sir.
Actually, I'm going to back up and take the door with me. So I'm just gonna close it so it's unlocked but it's closed.
So you're leaving everyone else outside.
Well, yes, but I figured everybody else is outside. So I'm just gonna back up, not away from the house, but towards the group. I'm gonna beckon them all back so that we can go back to blending in with the crowd. And then I'm going to mention quietly under my breath that maybe it would be a good idea if we scouted around the house for other exits. I feel like spreading out and making words. I feel like making certain that all the exits are covered /
Escape routes.
escape routes.
Also, I feel like going in the front door is potentially not what we necessarily want to do when we don't know what we're going into.
Does seem a little dangerous. Yes.
I mean, we're not exactly Girl Scouts selling cookies here.
Are there Girl Scouts in space now?
Space Scout spelling space cookies.
I mean, maybe.
Gotta get those Comet Crisps somewhere.
Comet crisps. Oh my god.
I love it.
Space Samoas.
Samosas.
Thin miments. Like mimics, but mints.
I don't know what to say about you some days, Naya. But you have absolutely rendered Vale into fits of giggles.
Excellent. That's exactly what I was going for.
Watching, Despicable Me last night. This is even more funny than it should be.
Excellent.
So with that, Nox is going to begin casually searching around.
I'm gonna casually be loafers.
This one does.
Something.
This one does.
Casual wear loafers?
No, loafers. Loiterers.
Oh, loiterers.
Trespassing sign.
Yeah,
I directed it
You know,
up.
yeah, the hanging out, not the shooting.
If you want to wear
wear
loafers,
loafers, you're welcome to, but they are not with my aesthetic.
Nox rolled a 16 to perceive the area on the outside to see if there's any sort of other doors.
Yes, Nox, perceive it.
With your
You-
magical face.
Other than the windows,
Use
you
your
actually
special
notice there
powers.
aren't any particular other exits. Probably one of the reasons why this house was less desirable, if you will.
Desirable.
Is there?
Property value is shit.
Is this house literally attached to the houses beside it, sort of thing?
It's a row house.
Oh.
Okay. All right, we got a row house situation. All right, all right, all right.
Hey, Naya,
Yes.
you want to go knock on the doors to the other side of the house and pretend you're
Selling Girl Scout cookies?
and see the sort of people that they are. We might get a feel if these people have been paid off by this man, then they are a way out for him. If they know nothing, then we might only have him trapped to the front door and anywhere outside or downwards.
Well, I suppose I am. All right, I will do my best. Although I'm a bit old to be selling Space Scout.
You talk best. Go do the talking. I don't talk right now. Or normally.
That's fair.
But
That's
There might be a bit of Kaya talking.
Nia just takes a moment to like think through what an adequate. Can I roll like insight or something? I cannot come up with an adequate ruse on my own. My brain is a bit slow today too.
Okay. You want to go to mingle with individuals to see if they know about the owner.
maybe you can talk to them about people. Like, there's been some mysterious disappearances in the area. Do they know anything? Have they seen these people? Tell them the guard is being fucking useless, because I'm sure that if they actually live here, then they'll probably agree with you.
You have a very good point, and that's a very good idea. So I guess that's what Nia's doing. She's going to it's a row house. How many houses are in this row, and like how far from the end is the one that the guy is in?
This is the center, and it's approximately 5 houses, 2 on either side.
All right. Just looking. Do any of them look like there are people actually inside right now, or are they all at work? Like, what time is it right now?
It's midday.
It's midday, so okay, they might be home for lunch if they're workers, or they might not be there at all, depending on. So, do any of the houses?
The house to the immediate left does not even have a door.
All right, people are probably not in that one. Do any of the others look habitable and inhabited at this moment in time?
The far left one and the 2 beside to the right.
All right, I guess.
That's interesting. Is there any homeless folk around here? Is there anybody like beggars, street folk, urchins, anybody?
Yes. Do we see urchins?
You see a bunch of sea urchins walk through the area.
Are they wearing hats?
Now that we know where they exist, we should probably like ask them all the questions.
because why the fuck not?
With the tight-knit houses so close together, you don't see any particular homeless people in this area.
Wow, their homelessness rate must be great.
Probably have union sanctioned type things. Or government sanctioned.
I mean, mutual action and all that.
So you're gonna approach one of the houses.
Yes, I think I'll go for the one in. Maybe I'll go to the one all the way on the left. Yes, that seems.
Okay. So you approach this house. It's actually got a better finish on it. You can actually see some flowers in the on the windowsill. This looks to be a pretty more well-kept home. It's got a very, very, very tiny garden, about the size of a desk, in the front. And as you try to peer around the area, you do pick up on a. You would do this to me. You do pick up on a gnome who a seemingly older woman gnome who seems to be kind of coming in and out. She is working on her garden.
All right. She is going to go around and just sort of wait by the fence, very politely, hands folded, looking as innocuous and sunshiny as possible, and she's going to wait till the gnome lady comes out and compliment her garden. What is she growing? Like, is it a flower garden? Is it a vegetable garden?
It's mostly a flower garden.
Okay, so are there any flowers Nia would recognize?
I love those petunias. How are you growing them? I've never totally seen them in that color shade before. Where did you get them? How are they growing?
No.
What kind of things do you use for fertilizer?
I forgot. We got the.
I might actually have some experience
in this.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
No, not at all. This is great.
You can do a nature check if you like.
Do you know how
Sure.
weird it is to not have, like, my character has no knowledge of this shit. Do you know how weird it is to play a character who has no knowledge of this when I've worked so hard to gain this knowledge?
I believe it.
You're fine, I'm just bitching.
Nia does not know anything. I got an 8
Mm,
total.
With an 8, I'll say you're having a difficult time kind of picking up on any of the flowers, but one of the things you've actually more so, I won't say the word received, but you actually were gifted one, and they're very rare. So this is why with an 8, I'll let you basically see it. You do notice something called Devil's Bloodleaf. This is a red or yellowish bulb right now. It's not in bloom at this moment, and it very rarely will turn into a bloom. Most people have them. Around as decorations around their home and gardens. The large and bold red leaves can be seen going back in history all the way to the dawn of humankind, but they are a very rare plant when they are in bloom. They are said to be given immense vitality and health to the ones who properly prepare the plant.
Dude, I have so many botanical questions about what you just described.
That is an interesting concept, that is.
Magic.
But
Yeah,
it's
just
like the centerpiece kind of flower pot in her garden.
Well, Nia's going to just, I guess she's going to adjust herself so she's like sort of peering over the fence a little bit. Like she's looking clearly at this flower, just like looking thoughtful and, just curiously. Yeah, she's not being,
You're not covetously, you're just
no,
checking
she's just,
it out.
yeah, it's like,
Admiration.
Yeah, more or less. Admiration, curiosity, like, I am not quite sure about any of this. Like, yeah, because Nia at the end of the day also does like learning new things, so she's probably going to be perfectly happy to get a little botanical lecture from this gnome lady if she is so kind as to provide it. So,
As
So
the lady actually comes out of the house, you can actually see she's almost immediately kind of like, for a second as she kind of notices you, she actually puts her hand over her chest. Oh, is the HOA bill due today?
Nia jumps a little too. Oh, goodness, no. I happened to be passing and I saw your. She indicates the Devil's Bloom, was it? And
The Devil's Bloodleaf.
the Devil's Bloodleaf. It's like, I've only seen these a few times before. That's a lovely specimen. How on earth did you manage to grow it? It looks marvelously healthy. Is it?
Oh, thank you. I didn't. Sorry, I apologize. I just paid the rent last week. She kind of takes time stepping down, like holding the handrails as she makes her way down. I did not know if you were coming to collect already. I was.
Goodness, no, I'm so sorry.
But yes, I actually got this from an Underdark merchant. I was very, very hopeful to be able to see a bloom one day, but it's been taking so long. They're very rare, as you know, but it has never yet bloomed for me. I'm hoping to see it before these old bones give out. So you can see her like kind of step down and like gently pat the leaves that are around the stem of the bulb.
God, she sounds like some of my clients. That's not a bad thing, I'm just noting the similarities.
For the record, when Devil's Bloodleaf is actually in full bloom, it can be used to make potions of vitality.
Fascinating. Well, I do hope it blossoms for you. That's. Oh, how long have you had it? This is it's quite a large specimen.
And she'll turn back and be like, "Oh goodness, 3 years now. It hasn't. I've been fortunate to say that we don't have the environment that I think it would need to fully grow. It prefers the swamps and hills, and as you can clearly see," she cracks her back, "we are not exactly in such places, but I still take care of it, hoping to see its wonderful redness one day."
Well, I hope it works out for you. Nia like straightens her blouse a little bit, folds her hands in front of her. I am. Could I trouble you to? Okay, out of character. I am having a real problem formulating this question. So the guy.
Make you have to do this.
Can you remind me about the guy who has gone into this house and who is our problem? Is it the Furbolg we're talking about? The dude whose sister disappeared?
The lady.
The Furbolg, who is the sister who disappeared.
Oh,
The plague
Furbolgs-
doctor. This is the plague doctor.
I have no memory of this plague. Oh dear.
Do you remember?
Like went after the slimes, remember?
The plague doctor is the one that was working with Aspen Beam to that we saw after Aspen Beam that was going to take the drippy barrels and loading C4 or explosives into them.
Yeah, and this was the one that murdered
Oh.
people as well.
Oh, that one. I dimly recall this right now. So, all right. She's going to fidget a little bit. And, like, I'm sorry to say I didn't stop you just to ask about your extremely lovely garden. Oh, this is difficult. I've come from a ways away, and do you happen to know anything about your middle neighbor there? She like leans around the house pastures in the center there. Have you seen anyone coming in or out? Oh goodness, if you haven't, that's fine. It's just this person is potentially wanted for a rather heinous crime over on Omiya. It was Omiya 6, right?
Yeah.
It was on Omiya 6. And my friends and I have come to hopefully help with the investigation. The guards, they have, like, the guards of Omiya 6 have no jurisdiction here, so we're sort of freelance adventurers coming to hopefully acquire some information on this individual, so, you know, they can potentially answer for their... She hesitates. I'm not sure you want all the details. It's quite gruesome, but yeah.
The lady seemingly kind of walks over towards a large tank, not like a armored tank, like a big metal tank, and you see her kind of starting to wave her hands a little bit as she produces a magic. And immediately you'll start to notice a flush of water will fill the tank as she actually uses the spell create water.
Brilliant. Sorry.
And-
Payment.
Oh, you're fine. But she will kind of turn in your direction and be like, well, if they're wanted, I hope they're gone. I thought it was a damn drug den. People keep going in.
And
God knows. We got enough of their issues nowadays with all the thrill joy now going through. If they're wanted, she kind of like gives her like half-assed like I couldn't give a damn wave. If they're wanted, you could take them away for all that I care. I haven't fucking met the man, woman, person, child, whoever could live there, but God knows no child would ever want to be in there.
Indeed.
Goodness, so
I assume they probably have to do drugs or something. They don't usually come out in the daytime at all. I've heard a couple doors slam at night, but otherwise, never seen any activity from them in the day, which good riddance to them. I couldn't have them go ahead and mess up my garden. I was really fearful about my devil's blood leaf for the longest time, hoping they weren't going to steal it.
Have you heard anything in the night at all?
Did you walk up to him?
Yes, I would have walked up to him. I'm assuming that I would be kind of quietly, casually keeping an eye on, and then, like, eventually probably come up to give Nia some support.
this time Nia jumps because, well, I mean, she's playing it up a little bit, but she is a little startled.
Are you here for the HOA?
Oh,
Sorry, ma'am?
oh goodness. No, oh, I'm sorry. This is my friend Vale. She's here with me from Omiya 6.
Ma'am, you haven't heard anything else, have you? Something, voices screaming, anything deep in the earth.
Because she kind of like takes in a deep inhale.
You have, haven't you?
I would. Oh no, I was scanning there. I don't remember. She kind of thinks that she like pulls up a tube like a hose from the tank and starts watering down the plants. I don't ever remember hearing any screaming. I've been waiting for it though. Damn people and their guns around here. Blunderbuss go off left and right. The terrible smell keeps coming off that place once in a while. I thought, for God's sakes, that there might as well be a filth just running around. If you have to go in there, please wear gloves, darling.
Oh, thank you for the advice. We certainly will wear the appropriate protective equipment if we can. Well, I'm sure we have at least some examples of it. We'll ask Nox.
How
Could-
long have
could
you
you-
lived here, Matt?
My husband and I have. Well, he retired. And bless his old heart, he passed away 2 years ago. But we've been here for about 24 years.
How
Oh
old does she
my.
look? And what kind of a gnome is she?
Well, damn, girl, go ahead and judge a gnome by its cover.
She hangs around with
25
me.
years?
If they that's long enough to be a problem, but it's not long enough to actually have too many ties to the community if she's a rock gnome. If she's a deep gnome, then we're looking at like gnomes have a pretty long damn lifestyle. So like 25 years to them is a childhood. Not necessarily like let's go in. Like you don't have roots that reach so far into the ground that everybody else is dead before the roots emerge type thing.
I'd be willing to say that it's actually I'd say it's a forest gnome.
How long do they live?
500 years.
My word. This lady has been here for effectively 5 minutes of her. Well, no, not 5 minutes.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Gnomes mature at a same rate as a human, most of which reaching their adult life at the age of 40. They can live to be 350 on average, but it's not too common for them to reach 500
So she must have
How
lived here
long
for.
does she
look?
look?
over the age. She's got white hair, and she is wrinkled.
She's looking towards
like maybe 400 somewhere.
Yeah.
This lady's been around the bend and back.
Alright, well. I had a thought and it fell out of my head.
We've
Darling,
been
if
there.
you need to put a bandage on that, if you're gonna have thoughts fall out.
I hate you.
Oof.
Oh,
For the love of God, I'm not insulting the poor lady.
Insulting the
Insulting
guy who's playing
her at the moment.
Oh no.
Yes, because pissing the GM off is a good idea.
Yes,
I'm
this
not
is.
thinking straight, and I'm the one who's almost always gonna die, so it's fine.
Jet lag is
It's a hell of a drug.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking miserable.
Anyway,
Where were we?
But otherwise, at this time, she'll continue her business and be like I said, if you go ahead and get rid of them, please, by all means, just clean out the place. It smells.
We'll do our
I
best,
have
man.
an idea why.
I assume garbage or drugs.
Oh dear.
Damn place
So
could
go
hopefully,
them?
damn place could hide a body sometimes.
Oh dear. That's a.
Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out, and we'll definitely keep a look. But you notice multiple folks going in there?
And she kind of thinks back to herself. I've seen a couple of them usually show up at night. Wide variety of them. They usually go on in, and I'm not usually recording the folks. I don't usually want to be involved.
Hypothetically, would you have noticed if they weren't humanoids?
Come to think of it, I never really. And she kind of like thinks to herself for a solid minute. I don't really ever think I ever recorded in my head whether or not what they were, but no, I never saw a human go in. I've seen an Aarakocra. There was a grunt that went in one day. And seen
Sorry, a grunt?
a grunge.
Oh,
Oh,
isn't
isn't
that
that
the
the elephant folk?
No, that's a frog.
Oh.
D&D names not associated with regular reality names.
Oh dear.
Well,
It's Grung, grung.
Grung,
They're,
grung,
they're
grung.
they're frog people.
which
sounds
sounds
awesome,
awesome, don't get me wrong, I'm just lamenting the fact that it's not like
Grung.
Pachydermia is obviously an elephant thing. That's all.
But yeah, she says, "Is there anything, darling? Do be careful out there with the HOA, though. Are you planning to move in?"
not by a long shot, apparently.
Unfortunately, we're only here temporarily now, but thank
How
you.
much
For...
do you think about the former owners, Mum?
She kind of thinks to herself,
Tempest
"Don't know
bought
whoever
it?
got it. Some stupid tech company, I think, bought the place, but I never seen nothing.
How long were they there for? Do you recall?
I never saw them move in.
Oh
Hmm.
dear. Do you suppose they might be squatters?
Well, then they deserve to leave."
Certainly.
Lovely. Well, we'll see what we can do for you, Mum. If nothing else, perhaps we'll be able to help rid the community of unhelpful people. The bill's officially over her head, and thanks the lady kindly, and we'll step back and let Nia handle any further communications.
I think Mia really has any further questions. I can't think of any, at least out of character. I'm not sure if she
Well,
would think of any.
Then we can, like, politely bow out and thank her for her time and shit.
She,
That's about as safe as he's going to do.
before you leave, you do notice that she does kind of move over towards one of her plants and kind of picks off a couple of little leaves and puts it in a little. I would almost put like a little medicine pouch from her pocket. It's among a series of garden equipment, but she'll hand it over to Toriel Naya and be like, lavender sprig. It's usually safe to eat when cooked properly, but yeah, see, it's of good use. I do like to see other people who take interest in the herbology.
Thank you. Nia takes the pouch appreciatively, like gives one of the opens it up, gives one of the sprigs a little sniff, because lavender does smell just absolutely lovely, and Nia has a fondness for it. I'll make good use of this. Thank you so much.
And she'll kind of make her way back up the stairs slowly, back into her dwelling.
How much do we believe her out of interest?
I don't know. How much do you believe her?
Can I make a check thingy, please?
This would be a
Perception?
no
Insight.
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 Let's see what Nia's insight is. Not very good.
While this is going on, Eris and Nox, what have you guys been doing?
Casually watching, hanging around, letting the ladies talk, trying to not overwhelm. Ultimately, just scouting the area out, seeing what the people.
Being nosy from a distance.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Cautiously nosy.
You do pick up on more people that seem to be heading in the same direction, down the street. A couple more of them talking about a Miss Uriel's house.
Does that ring a bell at all?
Not generally. It's the home that was above the.
Well, yes, I just want to know if there's another goddamn businessman or something that I need to potentially.
Nope. Just a citizen.
Just the poor fucker that we decided to destroy their house in destruction of a tank.
And they seem genuine.
Well, there's quite unfortunate there, but I think it's more terrifying for them to know that they had a tank living under their home.
I think honestly that would be more of the problem, yes.
I concur.
Did we lose Eris?
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Eris is trying to work on getting his beak to open. It feels almost like trying to move a rusted.
For now, in this form, I'm just going to be staying a little silent and just kind of observing.
I mean, Nox probably has some machine oil in his,
Everywhere.
Oh, I got all sorts of oil.
grease that man up immediately.
He's gonna look like buttered chicken.
No, he's not. There's not nearly enough sauce.
No. Oh.
Ate me like one of your French chickens.
Baste me like one of your French chickens.
baste me, say that you'll baste me.
No, that doesn't work.
So you guys are still outside of the first house.
Yes, Nox would be outside the first house, just kind of casually hanging out, maybe leaning against the wall, just watching as people pass by.
Loafing around.
Waiting to hear back from his friends.
With me being out and around in this form,
Oh yes, you're not like you're
Would
not
they
going
want a piece of
nowhere,
me?
bud.
Who would want a piece of you?
the ones that are in the other house, if they're collecting things like me.
I love how you've gone from a humanoid to a thing.
Are you saying like
He is a bit of a creature.
is there anyone like who's drawn to your attention?
Would they intercept him?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'd intercept me.
Wow, you both
Oh
got
my.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, F-38. That's the entire thing that I heard all bloody weekend.
What?
F-33s, F-38s. Giant things over the F-22.
Planes?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
So,
you know,
The 15 Eagle.
we may need to have a small break while we go find
some habitual line crosser for Nia.
I'm sorry.
What?
Later, I guess. Sorry again, my mind is not working.
Ritual line crosser? Now I'm confused. I'm sorry.
We'll show it to you after. Do not fear. Do not fret. Let us not derail this session.
Yeah,
More than
that's good.
Kaya will do already.
Alright, well,
It'll be
It'll be
fun.
fun.
We'll deal with it later.
So yeah. So essentially, I guess you're answering Eris.
You haven't picked up on any additional attention towards your direction, Eris, since coming out.
Though
Though he looks like a
Mecha bird.
statue.
Even though he looks like a mecha bird.
Ooh.
You actually would blend in quite well with the Skelks.
Probably,
That's
that's
probably
probably
why
why
he's
he's
probably
probably
safer.
safer like this.
They think, especially standing beside an artificer.
yes.
Good point.
Basically, Ologanok, is that the house we were investigating?
From what I understand, Eris, this is the house that held the plague doctor that was going to conduct the terrorist acts. But on top of that, it's strangely suspicious that this house is right beside the location of where people were being abducted. Wait, no, this house actually had the plaque on it.
Yes.
Yes, sorry, correction. This house is also the one that was the location of where all these people were going for their meetings that were being abducted.
Investigate the house, you're saying?
We've been encouraged by our friends to not quite rush into the front door yet. They're trying to find alternative means.
I thought you guys were helping with that.
It starts to slowly move towards that house.
Yeah.
With the
we
look
need-
of intent.
Nia
Okay.
comes back
Anybody
and
want to
says,
pretend to be a girl guide?
Nia's a bit too old. Mortis is a bit too male, and also, but he is short enough. I mean, if we put the lad in drag, maybe.
You'd probably make drag look great, but I don't think he'd be thrilled with it.
He's confident in his masculinity, but no, I don't think it would actually work that well.
I mean, I'd pay, but still. Well, I mean, fundraising of another sort, perhaps.
Nox,
I'll let you determine
what?
when I actually get to that door.
Yeah, Nox is going to, as Eris moves forward, Nox is going to kind of let Eris get close, and if Eris looks like he's intent on opening the door, Nox is going to approach Eris.
Eris, are you going to open the door? It is unlocked now.
Open, smash through, same diff.
You're gonna smash through?
Break on through to the other
Assuming-
side.
You'll be seeing me, Nox, to approach the door and then proceed to pull my hand back like I'm about to just wail on this thing.
Knox.
Eris, Eris.
There.
It is unlocked. We can just open it without causing a scene.
Eris, if you would like to go ahead and
Having heard knocks, I will refrain from bashing the door, but
Getting smashy.
No, we're not going to break the door down. We're just going to like argue with it. I don't know.
we'll be basically ready to go into this place.
Nox is going to go over his chirp. Ladies, time's up. Eris seems intent to going in. I think he's pissed off about the abductions.
He's like, uh-oh.
But potentially, could we wait a moment to ensure that nobody's running away?
Yeah, do be careful.
Eris, instead of banging on the door in case of trouble, why don't you go look at the backyard and check anything out to see if there's potentially an option of people getting away? We may not be able to stop these bloody fucks if we can't potentially apprehend them.
I think we...
Not exactly stealthy.
You can fly.
Not currently.
No.
He's metal mecha bird. He does not have jetpack.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I'm allowed to swear here. I forgot about that. Sorry, I wasn't allowed to swear
very much at my grandparents' house, that's all.
Sorry.
What the?
that's the Eris is moving along, and you hear the clank of metal.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Okay, so just for quick clarification, because I did attempt to look around the sides, this house is in a long row of houses. Now, are these sorts of houses, perchance, back to back, so that like there is no green space? This is... I don't even want to say suburbia. This is
This is townhouse with a back courtyard, isn't it? So everybody can see into everybody's business.
I'm just saying it's not even that.
There's houses behind this house, and I'm trying to think of my way to describe this. New York City, if that makes sense.
Is it a Roven?
It's a Roven.
Wild Roven has
hey.
appeared.
Hey! He's here! He lives! Hello, friend.
I think he's still putting. I didn't even know he was coming.
Hooray! He has arrived.
Roven has arrived.
I came, I saw, I forgot that I was coming, but I'm here now, and oh god, what's going on here?
I can't talk too much here, so
Oh, you're at the job site?
yeah.
I love that.
Roven is very sneaky and will be keeping his voice down for a majority of the time.
Be
Ah.
easier if he had a fucking chirp.
Are you joining us, or are you just hanging out?
No,
Oh, cool.
Well, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Well, why don't we take a quick bio break for everyone that needs to, and refill our drinks, and we can fill Roven into what we've seen so far, seeing as that he's
Oh.
probably just blended into the crowd beside us, and we just noticed.
You know, popped out of a
Good plan.
wall.
This man is just suddenly he's there.
Suddenly he's there.
A wild Roven has truly appeared.
Suddenly a Roven.
Okay, pausing the recording. Starting the recording.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
We're back.
Hey, howdy, homies.
So you guys seemingly see Roven kind of popping out from the shadow behind Eris.
The fuck are you?
I was here the entire time. I assumed you
Bullshit.
noticed that I was.
He did look for you, but you got a 27 on sneak.
Yep, you're a sneaky motherfucker.
Oh, it's also been longer than 1 hour,
Try my best.
so your pass without trace is off.
Ah,
So it was
so
only 17.
Bill likes knowing things.
Yeah. That's a good way to go, I think. I hope.
Me too. Anyway, where are we?
Ah, Roven, it is good to see you.
Alive reasonably well.
I presume he just scouted the area around us. Have you discovered anything in your absence?
Oh, good. Then maybe he knows what the hell's going on out back.
I sure don't.
That remains a mystery to me as well.
Father.
Indeed.
Well, seeing that Eris is keen on entering the building, shall we make our way in there?
Again, there wasn't any back door, there wasn't any space.
I sent pictures to the Discord, but this is a very... The fire marshal will be very upset.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
One entrance, one...
Oh no. Oh, that's not safe.
No, it's not safe.
So the windows aren't big enough to get out of?
No, they can. They're all broken. They're all broken, but they're boarded up.
Mm.
And every window is a possible exit. The trick is how desperate you are to get out.
That can be extrapolated to every wall as a possible exit as well.
Is it tapping for us, or is it tapping just some
The hell?
tapping?
Oh no, there's no one tapping.
I heard some taps. That's
Tippity tappity tap.
What the
It's
fuck?
kind of stuff.
So are we blowing open the door?
How about not the blowing? Who wants to go?
Do we not have
Sorry, I'm a toddler.
Can we not use more or less destructive methods to gain entry?
Yes, the door is open.
And why are we looking to blow it up?
That's a very good
Eris
question.
seems to be enthused with the idea of to hell with everybody and their stealth. At least that's what I've gathered.
Screw stealth, he has
Scary
others.
hands.
Y'all wish to investigate this place, I'll wait out here. If you wanted to be stealthy about it.
Do you intend to blow yourself up going in there? Do you intend to kick down the doors and demand entrance? Is this what you're aiming for?
I want an entrance at the inn already.
Ah.
I'm aware of this, but
This?
what is your thought process here? Are
This
we
new
trying to
Eris is-
apprehend this asshole, or are we trying to murder him outside in?
You were wondering about this structure. It seemed logical to be in the structure to find out more.
I
Makes
am
sense.
indeed wondering about said structure. I would like to not potentially end up walking into a trap in said structure. I don't know how durable you are in your new form, but some of us are a wee bit squishier.
Well, there's always one way to find out. But if you guys told me to wait, I am
I
waiting.
think you're one level behind, by the way. You should be level 6. Your character sheet's
Eris, I will also let you know, for the means of your new form, it has been 1 hour.
Right.
You should keep this as a note and look at the particular abilities of your form. You should keep this in mind.
I also just realized I am rolling off a older character sheet. Oops.
Quick question, y'all.
Minor.
What level are we again?
Dex.
Oh. When did that happen?
While back?
While back. When you defeated Aspen Beam?
So,
Oh.
like 4 sessions?
I don't know if I ever actually upgraded my character.
I was taking a look at her character sheet and it's like 5. Took a look at my character sheet. 5. Oh. Now I'm like, wait, I'm missing half my spells. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you guys don't beat Roven in his level 3, 4 BS. Oh, okay, anyway, so
Everybody's got BS something. So you know, at this point, we're just
no,
gonna
it was just funny to me that I asked Roven one day, like, hey, you know, blah, blah. You were like, what level am I? We're 6 now. Oh, I'm still at 4. Oh my god.
My brother in Bahamut.
2. You're still level 1.
At least we know where we're at.
Okay, so there's a door. What will you do?
Tell it it's adorable.
I love how we're all terrified to walk into the door, but we check for traps, so
Say Mia is going
I'm
to
gonna look at Roven and go, should we, the stealthy folks, go first, or should we let all and sundry go in first?
I'm tempted to.
Oh, not combat, not combat, not combat.
I was gonna say we're attacking the door.
attack the weak spot for massive damage.
Change up our MO just to keep people guessing. I say we go in guns a blazing this time.
Knox, you're up.
Phone.
Harris, you're up.
Phone.
Turns around.
Phone?
Boris is waiting through that door with a slam attack.
Sorry, I don't have. I don't have push to talk on. So,
I
I'm
heard
trying
something
to
about Boris,
fix
and I am now
fix a
concerned.
phone while we're talking.
Well,
Simple
Keep
enough.
going, keep
Nox goes, hee hee.
I am slam attacking through the door.
oh
You are
no.
slam attacking through the door.
Why?
Okay.
No, what? No.
Give me an attack roll. Or are
Um,
you using the slam ability?
Mhm.
Okay.
Why are
then
you
we're going
slamming the
heavy.
door? Don't slam the door, motherfucker.
Robin said, let's mix it up. Let's just go in guns blazing.
Good. Good try.
Oh no. Nia just.
Vale doesn't have any opinion because her player is very tired.
Nia covers her face with her hands and is just like, this might as well happen, I guess. Oh, this is not.
Charger.
We're gonna do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da.
The rest
All
of
right.
us are gonna make sure
I don't
that
wanna
you
be in
live
jail
through
for
it.
All right,
Let's
Falcon.
continue, try.
Well, I can tell you the door does not get a dexterity saving throw. So I'm going to probably need to roll a 2d10. Please roll that 2d10 for me. Three. So you hit the door, and it does not make as big of an impact as you were hoping initially. As you guys watch this blue flash of light move very quickly, I'm assuming like across the street, and ram through the door. You hear the splintering of wood, and there's quiet.
Oh yeah.
And a trademark saying is being said.
Perception for when I get in.
That isn't copyright, is it?
What's funny is I'm currently eating Kool-Aid popping candy.
Thanks.
Oh no.
But you make it inside, and there it looks to be like some old. It's actually fairly barren in here.
It's like it's a squatter's house or something.
You do not, with your really good vision, you do not actually see any furniture. The walls and whatnot are covered in dust. The mantle is covered in dust.
Well, that was anticlimactic. That was a definite.
Proceeding through the house. Take a
You head up the stairs
Nox will
and
follow.
find that the bedrooms are also all empty.
Hatch.
basically gonna do a search of the place, see what's around.
Okay, do a
I'm
investigation.
picturing, like scary. You know what I'm picturing? Expendables Eris. Sylvester Stallone hat, all the guns blazing, and like black ass feathers, kind of a combination of a falcon and a bald eagle.
I remember there was a secret door in one of the rooms. Also, over the chirps, Nox is going to comment. Try and keep our disturbing of the area to a minimum while we can. There might be clues or evidence.
Vale's gonna be keeping an eye out for like disturbed areas, spots that look like dust that doesn't look as thick.
You do pick up on a particular trail that leads from the main living room into the kitchen, but there's nothing there. It almost seems like they just stop.
So where they stop, I'm gonna keep I'm gonna start looking around.
You do eventually pick up on what looks to be like there may be a cellar below, but there's no
Yeah.
handle.
Nox, you and your brilliance, you wouldn't be able to assist with this?
What do you need my assistance with?
This seems to be a doorless cellar.
Oh dear.
A doorless cellar?
I can't pick a lock I can't see.
Oh! You mean a hidden room.
That's some description, yes.
Ah,
I'll approach behind them.
a sneaky motherfucker location, if you will.
Oh, thank you for that idea. Oh my god. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna blow out my candle
Okay.
Huh?
and light it and see if there's anything like around here.
Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't even thought of that.
Motherfucker. Precisely. Thank you for the reminder.
I'd forgotten we had those.
Well, you better embrace the fact that they like you. Because
Right.
it's terrifying, and you're just gonna need to deal with it.
Nia, I guess, has people who
And
have
you
good
got
opinions of her. Yep, she sure does.
Yes, you and your abilities to do riddles. Well done.
Anyway,
any luck on my candling?
Roll me a chance die. And call higher
A
level.
D100. That's the 2 dice that look like this. Yep. And then the double-digit one for the. Yep.
This is the most.
Oh, hon, you have to before you roll high
I've
level.
ever heard.
Suck it. Let's go low. 35.
Nice.
You light the candle, and you wait for a second, and you do notice the flame does pull as if it were to go out the door.
So, alright, I'll follow it just out the door and see where it leads a little. I'm not gonna go too far from the house.
If you were to go to the front door, it does seem to be pulling you in the direction of down the street.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can peruse that later. Alright, I'll put it out and put it on the to-do list.
What was that about?
I thought some assistance could be gained.
Indeed. Does anybody have detect magic?
I got a crowbar. Would that help?
I have dispel magic, or I can just make a hole in the wall.
I'm concerned about traps and such.
Can I see if there's like something to assist with this? Slash like words. Can I check for traps and problems and thingies that I can roguishly figure out?
Can Nox assist by doing Arcana checks?
Got a 17.
Can Nia also assist by doing Arcana checks?
You can do. You can do Arcana checks, and I guess for Vale, this would be an investigation check.
Alright.
22.
As you look around the edges of
Oh,
damn.
Well,
Nia knows the magic, I guess.
Damn.
you look at it funny and an idea pops out of the wall.
Okay.
Nia has thoughts in her head and feet in her shoes. She can go any direction she chooses, I guess.
Alright there, Dr. Zeus. Was that the Lorax or like...
No, that was the place. That was the place that she'll go. I don't know why that came to mind, but it sure fucking did.
It worked. Well done.
As you two work, and I don't know yet what Nox got.
17.
17. Okay. As you guys look over the spot where this door would be, Vale, you look closely along the edges, and right below you can kind of pick up what looks to be like heavy weights. There's no hinges that seem to be attached to keep this door down, but rather it looks like it's being pulled down by a series of large heavy weights to keep it in place. You do also notice what looks like a wire that seems to break off on the left side of the door. As
And then left it.
Ilnaya, you review over with your magic. You do not pick up there's any magic involved, but it does start to come to your mind that to be able to move such an object would definitely, and without leaving any particular scuffs or marks, magic would have had to be involved to prevent any noticeable disturbances around.
Nia dutifully
I'm not
relays
happy with
this
my luck
because,
today.
Almost as if it had to have been lifted up.
Okay, do any of us have like Tensor's floating disc or something? This is, I'm 99.7% sure a no, but
I can allow Ilnaya and Vale an Arcana check.
alright.
Although you already got the 27, so I will hold that.
Alright.
So, Vale, I will allow you one if you want.
Arcana?
Arcana.
And Nox is out of this one?
This is particular player knowledge.
22?
Okay.
Oh, trying to come up with a solution.
Putting on another show.
Hold on one sec.
And when the final days come, it's another state of matter. And when you face another sun, it's reunion of the states of matter.
Can I ask Kadros if he can help?
You can.
That's a good idea.
I believe both of you.
Have more spellish opportunity knowledge shit.
And you're going to ask him what I had sent you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And hope he's in a forgiving mood.
Please go ahead and ask.
Please? Assist?
Please
Please
assume
assume
that
that I am significantly more verbose and aware of things than I'm actually being outward.
Oh, illustrious Kadros, please grace us with your great might and
I'm going to hand the sword to Nia and just let her do the talking.
Hey,
Nia's
shiny
just gonna-
stabby thing, get the fuck out of here.
Don't insult the fancy dragon.
No, Nia's going to lay it on thick with the, oh, illustrious Kadros, please lend us your might, because we need to move this, and you are significantly stronger than we are. Can you help us?
Couldn't possibly do it without your assistance, O great and wondrous one.
Okay, maybe not that thick. He's not stupid. He does like being flattered, but I don't think he'd like.
We
Point
need your help to do something that we do not have the capacity to do alone. It would be very helpful to right some wrongs and help some people out. And there are small folk who desperately need assistance here.
Your sunblade does start to flicker, awakening. You can see the luminescence of the bluish effect. Effectively, it's the same thing as the sunblade Rovan had picked up, but instead of being yellow, it's blue instead. And
Hooray, Kadros!
And you do hear out into all of your minds. This one listens.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Oh.
you, illustrious Kadros.
It's the big ass kicker.
Shush, shush.
No, he kicks that serious ass. I'm impressed with what he can do.
He does.
He is very
exceptional
impressive.
things. He also knows it, so.
Your request, Drake Slayer.
We need this open, sir. Would you be able to assist us in this? I do not have magic as you do.
you'll notice the blade starts to intensify in light, and there will be a blue highlight around the door as you start to hear it start to lift up. As it lifts up, you hear a snap of a wire.
Oh,
Oh, balls.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
That's something
Well, what are you guys meddling with? No one's told me anything.
You haven't been on our fucking fronts.
There's
Ah.
shenanigans afoot.
Nox was actually assisting Naya.
Okay,
But he wasn't
so
informed of
I
anything.
need dexterity saving throws
Oh no. Oh, we don't like that. No, we don't.
from everybody.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know what? Back up.
Too late.
She says in the middle of nothing.
Nox got a 12.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm cursed.
I'll get you perks.
12 for Nia and...
Then you also have like a dodge or something like that, don't you? Evasion?
Not actually sure about more.
So if you got below a 15,
Uh-oh.
which it
Word is-
seems like a lot of you are going to be getting below a 15,
Uh-oh.
you feel the sting of needles that are falling from the ceiling.
Ooh.
I will now need Constitution saving throws from anyone that got less than a 15.
Oh no. We're poisoned. We're poisoned, lads. This is not a drill. I suppose Mortis is immune to that, though, right?
It is technically a poison.
19
Can Nia get a
con save.
15 on the con save?
19 con save. Well, damn.
7 for Nox.
15 for Nia.
15 for you. Okay. If you got below a 15, well, this is happening to everyone anyway. If you got if you failed the original 15, roll 1d. Sorry, no, 2d10. Everyone who failed the original 15 takes 13 points of poison damage, unless you're otherwise immune. And those who failed the second 15, you are poisoned for 1 hour.
Nox casting lesser restoration on himself.
Oh yeah, Nia has access to that too, so she can just, help out with that.
I think I'm okay, actually. Of course I am.
As all of you are now covered, and the floor is covered in this series of darts that seem to have fallen from the ceiling.
Nox is going to step back and walk outside for a bit.
Kadros is still holding the door open technically. It's levitated up as he is using his levitation spell.
I'll
Nia,
walk through it.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
I'll walk through it.
You guys head down into the cellar.
I'm
Going first and checking for traps.
It's a good plan.
And Nox, will you be joining, or are you sighing in disbelief and sadness?
He's just taking a breather outside for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Don't, because we need you to you need to come with us. The dragon is holding the door.
Literally and figuratively.
Might I recommend we prop the door up with something so that if
I thought I'd
That's
ask
fine.
that.
Well,
it is
let's
recommended that we have an escape route if we are to investigate.
indeed we should take the burden off of the illustrious one's hand.
Can we find something to do the words that the people that the fuck.
Property.
It does weigh about 300 pounds.
Okay? I don't care if we're finding something. Bookcases, stuff, chairs. Oh,
Okay, so first off, Nox is going to cast healing on himself, healing 22 HP. He's going to take a breather outside. As people say, we kind of need you, he's going to sigh, turn around, and hearing Robin say, we should prop this up. Nox is going to look around, and can you do an intelligence check to try and figure out a way to leverage this mechanism so that it stays up for them? Pinning it successfully, that sort of thing, using his artificer's knowledge.
Please, God.
There's nothing really sitting up here that would hold in your mind up about 300 pounds.
Well,
I mean,
what
this is weighted down.
what about mechanisms? Because this, for a simple rope to do this, there has to be multiple pulleys and crank systems that it's...
He's also not wrong.
You could not find evidence of where this person had put this down.
Hey, Eris, do you want to create a hole in the floor underneath the door?
Eris.
Eris has been lost to the void.
I can talk to you for a
Eris
second.
left the
What was it?
building.
One more time.
Hey, Eris, this giant heavy piece of stone, do you think you can put a hole through the floor that this thing can just drop through for us?
My hole is a very big hole.
Wow.
We can can it hold it or can it?
It will level the building almost, kind of hole.
Oh, that's probably not a good plan then. Okay.
Alright, so let's just...
You remember what happened down below with the mech, did you not?
Yes, I did not realize it was...
Same hole.
Did not realize it was uncontrollable sizes. Okay, let's just get in here and
Step out
deal
of the
with
way a
this.
moment, and I will proceed to try and slam the door and make it dislodge itself.
It's more like a plug. Is the best way to describe this door. So you're attempting to...
Am I understanding that this is not like winches, pulleys, chains? This is just someone using magic to lift a giant slab?
You got it.
Okay, gotcha. Now I understand better. Hey, Eris.
Down the slab.
What's... Okay, follow me...
Suggestion. Why can't we just get Petros? Can you move this over so that you don't need to put it directly back?
I was about to say,
Lean this against the wall.
is this thing in channeling? Like, is this slab in a groove?
It is in a... When you pick it up, you can see where like it sits normally on top of like a lower kind of like handled level. Like I said, it's acting like a plug.
Oh yeah, no, and you're going to hate me for how I'm logicking this out, but this is how it works and for what I do. The channel, is it wood? Is it stone? Is it steel? What is the material that this thing is made of that it slides in and out of?
We'll go with steel.
Fuck.
It's actually more like airtight.
If it's airtight, that means... Hey, Eris, think you can punch a notch in the groove here? You know, enough to pin it?
I will try.
Essentially, what I'm suggesting he does here is that chat... If it's... compression is not that strong.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Essentially, if it's sitting in a groove, by bending one lip of the groove in, doesn't matter how heavy this plug is, if it has no way of moving and it's pinned in there...
Is I'm going to slam attack one side of this doorway to try and...
So you're gonna like jump up from the ground upwards for the momentum.
I don't really know how this actually...
How tall is it? Like, is this just standard room
You're
height?
about 20 feet down. The room itself is your standard room, so it's like what, like 10 feet?
Oh, and the plug goes like way up there?
Well, okay. So take a room.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the plug out of the floor, and then the cellar is 20 feet deep.
Well, we can punch it before we go anywhere.
Hold on.
The concept of his punch uses momentum, so he has to move a certain distance to activate it.
Okay.
Oh, his slam isn't just like a punch. It's a full-on charge attack.
Like he is the object slamming.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Your heavy body has become a wrecking ball of destruction. Falling onto enemies or items equates to the dropping of an anvil on the target. Any creature in the area beneath you must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 2d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a save. You must also roll a dexterity saving throw to not inflict self-damage.
Oh.
Wow.
That's why you said he was a blurb. I was wondering what that was
He went through
about.
a door. I wasn't going to make him have to save damage against himself versus a wooden door you already unlocked.
Oh yeah, no, but you
But
said it was a
just
blur.
mindfulness. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
okay, he does need momentum to use the slam.
Yeah, no, now I understand that.
Alright, that's the thing we don't know.
And Eris, since it has been 1 hour, your AC has gone up by 1. And you do feel like there has been an increase buildup of your metallic feathers.
Are you just gonna turn into a metal person now?
Oh no.
I will quote this for the purposes of if your AC reaches 16, specifically thanks to this spell, not currently, like your armor should be currently at 15. It starts at 14, it goes to 15 after an hour. If it goes to 16, there's enough plates that you'll have disadvantage on stealth checks, and if your AC hits 18, your entire body has become covered in mighty metal plates. Only the glowing red of your eyes from beneath will be visible, and the heavy breathing of the creature trapped within the sarcophagus fused together from their own body. This process does not halt except for a greater restoration spell, upon which the armor falls off and the body is free again, unless you leave the spell prior to that happening.
What the fuck?
I'm at 15 now, then, right?
You're at 15, so you got.
One
I
more
don't
hour.
think. No, it only goes up by 1. So I was gonna say, I think you can only hold your wild shape for 3 hours, right?
I believe so.
So you'll only get up to 17. But if this goes up, if you level up and it goes up to 4 hours, then you may have a problem. If you hold the form for too long.
That's a little scary.
There's a character in one of the games that Tyranny, the guy who's trapped in the armor. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a character in a game that is like, well, alright, so that's how he got trapped in that.
And I will go ahead and put a block. That is where you guys came up. But you guys are going to try to bend the metal.
No, if the slam was something I didn't understand what was going on there, but no, ultimately, if I can, simple piece of scrap, wedging it in there so that if it's a sealed fit, any piece of gravel, any piece of anything in there would screw up the size on size fit, and it wouldn't move.
It would jam, yeah. Okay.
You do come down here and you do find a couple big bags filled with heavy set nails.
Ball bearings.
No, nails are way better.
I know.
Yeah. Driving a nail in there would pretty much screw it up.
Eris, what's your strength? In that form.
Don't know.
It does. Currently, it doesn't change his strength.
Not much.
Okay, then I'm going to essentially get compressing to assist me. I'm going to go with him as we shove a bunch of nails essentially in one side of the channeling, and he's going to use his fist to press in the nails. You need a strength check?
Oh, sure.
Is a 17 good?
17's good. You do feel as he is able to push these heavy set nails into the side, preventing the hole from closing as the hatch slowly comes down from Kadros. You do see it does sit. At first it bends a little bit, making you a little bit worried, but then eventually comes to a full stop. You do still see some light from above.
Weird.
Excellent. And with luck, this will screw it up and, well, leave us a way out.
As you
all
enter
I
into
need.
the cellar, you do see a large number of sets of boxes. Some of these, most of these are fairly closed, but otherwise you do see the light of a workbench at the end.
I'm gonna leave this to Rovan. AKA, here, you go be all stealth. You're so good at this shit.
I can assist with your stealth if you would prefer.
No, I'm just.
Eris, please stop.
What?
Eris, I need from you.
Don't fucking go ahead and.
Eris, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking fuck!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Dice are not with me tonight.
Yes, we gather that.
Level.
Uh-oh.
The creature steps on a 3x3 metal plate that causes it to go down a little bit. When a creature steps on the plate, a small spark ignites, igniting the flammable fluid underneath, shooting up a 5-foot flame. You will be taking
0 damage because he's a big metal bird.
Man sets own ass on fire.
12 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Yikes.
As you see this burst of flame come up right on top of him. When the flame dies down, you notice that Eris, although yes, who is made of metal, is actually glowing red hot.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I mean, he still took damage, but now he's just he's
His eyebrows are singed.
yes.
The squishy bits inside are slowly cooking.
Oh, no.
Head image, thanks.
Oh no. On the list of things we want, this is not one of them.
We had a list of things we wanted? Why wasn't I informed?
Heads up, Rovin's not on the map.
Oh, Rovan, I am so sorry. I apologize. I had this. I put everyone there before.
Okay, seriously, everybody, stop fucking moving! There might be a trap that sets this whole place up and we get nothing!
Oh, thank you for finally understanding my point of view.
Sorry, I was kind of busy pinning a door up.
I appreciate it, but you also had
Good job.
assistance, didn't you?
Taking a look around, Sean. Is there anything, traps or anything other further traps or
No,
anything of interest in the area? Okay.
Yeah, just sort of
As you
try-
approach the table in front of you, the first thing that you notice is a series of collars and what looks to be like wrangling material.
Oh no.
Similar to, Also, why the fuck is he ahead again? Damn it. Can I roll
Is there any
for
traps?
You
traps
could
in with that
do,
perception.
you could do a perception check.
Indeed. That's what I was looking for. Traps or anything interesting.
Oh God, with a 25, yes, you do notice. I don't have the image. Unfortunately, I didn't get to save it. But right above this ladder right here, there is a bucket of acid.
Perhaps you shouldn't touch that.
You approach closer,
You
you
didn't
do
do-
see different sets of hand keys and a number of collars that are attached to long poles, ropes,
Does it
and
look
chains.
familiar?
Familiar to what?
Like, hypothetically, werewolfism options? Weren't they collared as well as vivisect metal helmety?
They look like what you would use to like wrangle pigs.
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't have much experience.
Eris,
with
please
that.
stop.
Would you stop fucking moving?
Nia just looks dismayed. She's like hanging back pretty far because, well,
Eris,
since-
I need a strength saving throw.
Fucker, fucking fuck!
oh no.
Okay.
You know, Kai is annoyed when she loses her accent.
Let's see here. GM token. Click
Yeah,
this. Click
makes
this. Click this. Statue on the wall does activate.
Yeah.
And oopsie, I seemingly have pressed a button. Not
Oh,
that
no.
button. No, oh no. It's like I Pinterest does not like to be told otherwise. So
Ah.
a large gust of wind will suddenly blow forth,
Can I
slamming
counter
you.
with my own wind?
You did not technically have one prepared.
He meant he's going to fart very loudly.
Taking 19 points of bludgeoning damage
Wind?
as you are pushed into this wall with high force.
He's been crushed. This is a crush injury.
Mortis winces visibly. Ow.
You will move. I'll move your
Forcibly.
token right there.
Sympathetic sound. Yeah. He knows this feeling. It ain't nice.
Eris, how you feeling?
How much space does the slam attack need?
How much space is what?
To do the slam attack, how much run up do we need?
So I'm using the fall system we talked about. So you're gonna need at least like 10 feet, if not more.
That's about 10 feet there, isn't it?
It's a 5-foot step, technically.
About 10 feet then?
Is it just me, or is our feathered friend a little bit more destructive than he usually is today?
That would be 15 feet.
We're going to hit that trap back.
Are you following the same path you were before?
No!
You reactivated, can't it? Ugh. We'll never mind. We'll come up by the desk and start mulling through it and kind of destroying it.
Wait, you
As
don't
you
do
kind of-
this yet, shit! Come on!
Why are you?
This
Are you
this
all right?
Eris comes with attitude.
Vale's gonna walk over
and
yank
yank
him
him
back.
back.
Am I still hot?
I will
You're starting
happily,
to cool down.
I will happily risk that, like, small amount of fire damage for you to get the fucking hint.
He'll simmer down now a little bit. He'll
Oh,
kind
thank
of just standing
you!
at this table. It's like,
She's gonna, like, pull him around and, like, throw him against the table. You knock this shit off! You knock
Yeah,
this
we'll
shit off! I
glow
don't...
further red and be like, we must deal with this.
I can't fucking help you if you fucking are dead!
I understand this is probably annoying you, Eris. Trust me, it's.
You're not the only one here who's feeling intensely about this. But if you're fucking dead, who's gonna fucking save you? Because I'm not a cleric.
There's not.
And my cat agrees with me.
She actually let out a very, very adorable long meow. Sorry.
So, you knock this shit off. I'm able to set traps, as is Roven. You knock this off, otherwise none of us can keep your ass safe. And none of us are gonna be assisting you if you're fucking trapped in a wall. And honestly, if you don't knock it off, I'm gonna let the wall have you. You might be safer there.
I have no
Alright.
good things to say about walls.
He'll walk up to here and start melting into stone in this wall.
Thank you. Stay there for a moment.
He'll get about halfway and
I
then
gotta go
he'll,
grab the potato.
he'll
Yeah.
summon his little healer bee and you guys self heal here. Just can't remember what that actually.
Vale is fucking flaring.
You all right there? You're
If you can just find me a Patsy.
come, Patsy.
The potato is having a very long night. All right, so what are we doing?
Well, Harris is moping.
Moping.
No, he's,
Sulking, I guess.
Yes.
he's also healing himself.
Trying to find the information
As
on it.
he-
Sorry.
Do we not copy it? If not, then it should be in loot percussion.
There it is.
Either be.
Vale, if you don't mind, go ahead and take care of the traps ahead. I'm going to start taking a look at this bench here.
Thank you. Roven, would you assist? Or do you wish to?
Sure.
I'm going to gently start looking ahead for traps and damaging things. And anything that Eris might muck his way into.
You could do a perception check.
Thank you.
You can. And
Please.
Nox, you can do an investigation if you wish.
Can do.
And Eris,
24.
that
Damn!
is for. Oh, that's for healing. Okay.
Yep.
24. Okay. You do notice some disruptions in the floor.
I also got a 23.
You both notice the disruptions in the floor on either side.
Are there two giant talon marks of where he's clawed in and was dragged across the floor?
Oh, I don't
I
think
think
I'm
I'm
that
not
strong.
No, not you, him. Because that thing did not blow Eris off his feet. That thing shoved him with greater force.
There is an air-sized hole in the material on the other side.
Robin will point out the things to the rest of the party and say, don't step here.
That's a trap disarm kit that you need to disarm those, right?
use tools.
No, different thing.
Part of the
Or you can try.
Or you could walk around.
So we're gonna mark the traps in the areas where they may
Potentially
potentially be.
Very obviously.
Please
Please
don't step here.
This
This
is
is
problematic.
problematic.
You see
You see
this?
this
This is
is
a
a
problem.
problem.
Don't step on this!
She veiled again.
Fuck's
Yep.
sakes!
Yeah, bring it to me. Bring it to me. I shall. Oh, this is hot. Okay.
Oh, no, I am incorrect. Yes, to disarm them, you just need a... I'm not seeing a trap kit.
Trap kits are for specialty traps. And putting them down,
Well,
So if you're going to need a new headset, I really need one that's able to actually handle me.
I
no.
don't think that exists.
It exists.
Okay, go talk to Drew about this.
Nox rolled a 15 on investigation, by the way.
Nox, as you are investigating through the table, one of the things you do pick up on is a small kind of jar to the right. As you lift the lid up, you do find it's filled with women's jewelry, a wide variety.
Son of a bitch.
He's taking trophies, isn't he?
You find earrings, you find necklaces, you find small diamonds, emeralds. It all seems to be haphazardly thrown in.
Nox is going to take the jar and he's going to gently pour it out across the table. Taking out his multi-tool, he is going to turn it into a jeweler's tools, and he's going to see kind of what class of jewelry this is. Like, is this poor people or are these very, very wealthy?
Is this costume jewelry or does this actually manage to mean something?
Ooh, that's a nice high roll. 32?
I've been dealing with all weekend.
Among the stuff you do find, it is a large mix of class. You do find 2 sapphires and an emerald that are genuine. So it's not one particular stuff.
Any engravings, like
You can find some stuff that is ceremoniously related to certain species.
to Judy, love, Hank, like that sort of stuff. Marriage, things like husbands been engraved for their wives, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Judy, love, Hank. What have you been watching?
And to answer that second question, Eris, yes.
Nox is going to sigh and just gently put it all back into the container, seal it up, and put it in the bag of holding.
You are able to find blessing lockets. You are able to find rings that are traditionally made in ceremony. Yes.
He is not taking anything from there. It will hopefully go back to families or to a fund for the
We
families.
need to bring it along with us anyway.
Yep. So he's putting it all back in the jar and
We're not
capping it.
going through it.
Okay.
I hope there are names on some of those.
Eris, you can.
If he wants to be smashed.
So. Okay. Eris, I don't. Do you roll for this?
Just a cantrip.
Can you cast in that wild shape?
I don't think you could cast in wild shape.
The questions.
I think you can if you can talk.
Beginning at level 18, you can cast druidic spells in any shape you assume using wild space. You can perform somatic and verbal, but you cannot do these with blah blah blah.
I think there's a class of druid that can cast in wild shape.
Symbol of the moon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, unfortunately, Eris and I went through his character sheet, and I was doing some looking.
Did not do a whole lot of that actually.
I will
did,
say,
yeah.
I will say, with a good strike of your wing, you can move that object if you want.
Would it hit me in return?
It would not. If you angle it, it would not.
I will do so then.
You go ahead and strike the bucket, causing it to. Okay, thank you very much. I don't need that right now. Go off in that direction. You hear the hiss as it starts to burn. You smell the sulfuric acid, and think of Slimy John. As it burns the wood, eating away the first 2 or 3 layers.
I can get that easy enough.
Bell's gonna turn around hearing this and go, "Are you bloody kidding me?"
Yes, I
Well, that made it to the largely accessible. Didn't take damage this time, Vale.
I'm so pleased.
And I will reveal more areas.
As the party moves on, Nox is going to take his time and disarm this next trap.
I'm looking for traps and disarming them as I go.
Nia is just sort of
Or marking them.
25 to disarm this trap.
25 to disarm the trap. What are you disarming it with?
My thieves tools.
It does not disarm.
Like,
Look at them.
is that because thieves tools aren't the correct things to use?
Correct.
That's actually, it says right on thieves tools is used for disarming traps.
Not this particular trap.
Okay, gotcha. Then
So
what role would I do to figure out what type of trap this is?
You can do Arcana.
And possibly could you get me a set of those tools so I can disarm more traps?
Thieves tools?
More so than thieves' tools.
Arcana check. Ooh, should be a 27.
27 tells you that this trap seems to activate based on noise, specifically on a super close range. You would be able to dispel it with Dispel Magic or Silence.
How important is it to you that these traps are disarmed?
Well, I think Nox is going to take a step back. I think the most important thing out of this is the fact that this thing triggers on noise. Don't talk, don't speak, don't walk heavily around it. If you want us...
If you would like, I can silence these traps for you.
that might be wisest, yes.
Silence would just temporarily disarm it for us. How long would your silence last?
Long enough to get through, I believe.
Pardon? Oh. I should just turn Drew up, realizing that he's trying to be quiet.
Long enough to get through, you said.
Is Vale on the other side, perchance?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes is plenty of time.
But not if we're trying to make a very quick getaway on the other end.
Oh, that's true.
Vale,
We can take our time here, and if we are needing to escape, I can cast it on the run.
are you at a dead end, perchance, around there? Or does it keep going?
No, I'm waiting.
No, is it a dead end?
Is it?
It does look to be like a dead end.
It looks to be a dead end. I don't honestly trust it.
Do your search and we'll inquire from there. I'm going to set up defensive position over against this ladder here.
Everyone.
Roven, the table next to you, as you look down, seems to be covered in what seems to be a series of business cards, all of which indicating the same in magical writing Tempest Technologies.
Seems pretty
Tempest
fucked up,
Technologies.
but-
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
their house. Of course.
Are the business
Yeah, they're
cards all
scumbags.
to the same person, or is it all just different?
They're all just specifically the address and the name Tempest Technologies.
I see. Can I investigate this wine barrel here? That looks like an excellent place to hide a door.
Sure. The one above or the one below?
Either or. Which one? Can I tap it to see if they're full of anything or if they're empty?
This could be a perception check.
They seem to be from the leaky barrel.
They do not show indications of the leaky barrel.
Or whatever the hell. Drippy barrel.
Failed that one to 10.
Soggy flask.
So, 6th level, you get 2 or more proficiencies, skills, or with these tools.
Yeah, that's where it is.
Oh my god, you guys. You do see
But yours
that
only-
there does appear to be on this particular barrel a way to pull the front away. And what was your level? What was your number again?
10.
10. It does
No,
not
but you're
appear to have any extra things to it.
Vale, can you come here and take a look at this and tell me what you make of it?
Certainly. What do I need to roll to have an opinion?
You could do another perception or investigation.
$19.
As you look around the edges, you do see another wire.
How about you grab that one? I'll get this one.
Very well.
Vale, you attempt to pull on yours, and you hear the sloshing of liquid inside.
No.
What does it smell like?
It smells like berries.
Okay.
Rowan, are you
sorry.
pulling on yours?
Rowan will make sure to stand to the side, out of range of the opening, and then pull.
Rowan's very good at these things.
So you're pulling right there?
Which one are we doing here?
Top one or bottom one?
Yeah, let's go bottom one. That's the one that Vale is working on, correct?
I thought Vale was working on this one.
Vale's not really paying attention to this, because Vale's attention span is starting to really slip.
Yeah, I assume it was this one here that we were working on.
So the top one?
I thought it was the top. one.
There's 4. There's one here. There's one here.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna just gently
There's
knock
one here.
on all of them.
do all
There's
the
one
ones
here.
around
Do any of them sound hollow?
These 2 sound like they have fluid in them. This one, you hear what sounds like metal. And this one sounds hollow.
Right, I'm gonna give Robin a look at when I hear the metal one. What do you think?
I recommend we try opening the hollow one first and then go from there.
Don't disagree, I'm just disconcerted by the whole situation, honestly.
Understandably.
Very well, let's try the hollow one.
All right.
And I too shall stand off to the side, like an intelligent person.
You pull on the hollow.
Oh,
I'm also looking for traps before this happens.
Sense.
Did you do a perception?
I think I did. It was 19.
Yes, you did notice a wire on this one.
So
Wires.
wires, yay.
Or what?
Would I know that these barrels potentially would have wires normally, or is it like
They are
is
barrels.
weird?
Wires would be a little bit out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
This one does not have a wire.
I know. I honestly can't see where you're potentially like.
Below Roven.
Okay, great. So the one in front of him doesn't have a wire. Everything else is wired up.
Cops! Oh, I said that and upstairs started yelling.
Yeah, you heard that too, eh?
I'm sorry, officer. As you pull open on this barrel below, the first thing you notice is that there is a large door with a dwarven face on it.
Lovely. And then,
There's a large door with a dwarven face on it.
and nothing explodes, tries to murder us, leaps out and kills us because of telekinetics.
All right,
now.
fine. I'll put a Tarask or two. God, you're so ASCII.
No, I just want to know I'm not gonna die!
No,
It needs immediately anyway.
there's a large door with a dwarf on it.
I suppose I could use the exercise.
Actual
of
dwarf,
Tarask or two
carving,
might be-
painting.
Carving.
Alright. While Nia's curious about this, she's going to just take a closer
Actually-
look. She's
Wait,
not going to
wait,
touch
wait.
anything.
Do
She's
you
not
see-
stupid.
Do you notice this? Well, you notice this. Do you? I can't word.
Did you say
Roven, do you have any knowledge of this to begin with? Do I have any fucking knowledge of this before we summon the rest of the squishy people?
It appears to be a door with a dwarf carved into it.
Anaya, you
All
notice
right, so
that
Roven
this door.
rolled
A
a
nat 20 for stating the obvious.
Is Naya down there?
Nia has come after because Nia is like, she's not sure where else to look, and so she was sort of trailing after Vale, and door look interesting. He-hoo, interesting.
You
It
know,
looks
it's
like a really, really nicely carved door.
It's potentially a dangerous thing for the bard to be running after the bros.
Who's
She's
already?
not running.
Well, no, but
I'm already prone to getting in issues.
Well, that's why she has a very short meat shield.
Nox is,
Brother's already taken a stance.
Nox is going to go over the troops. Is there anything worth noting over there?
Fancy door.
Looks like a dwarf. It's a door. A dwarf. It's a dwarf.
Dwarfish door.
A
Yes,
door.
that's what I said. A dwarf.
Oh, God almighty. This is just.
I know, I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
No, she's tired. She's tired.
No, I know. I know.
I'm tired and I'm extremely congested, and I thought it would break, but it hasn't. And
Wait. I got something for congestion. One sec. Can we get an anti spray?
I feel like
Hi.
we're about to start a
It'll clear you
commercial.
out.
No, it's not.
Try new Puffs Plus. Now with cooling action.
Do you want me to
Thanks,
get anti-kiss
Mom.
me?
Yes.
Oh,
sorry, I'm being not force-fed medication, but handed medication.
Very good.
Ten-second bio break, maybe.
10-second bio break.
That's a very short bio break.
You better start peeing now, folks.
Apologies, folks. I think I'm going to have to bail.
That is
Sleep well.
okay.
It was good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. You have a
Likewise.
wonderful night. You rest well.
I will certainly try. I don't know when I'm so messed up. I don't know when to sleep and when I'm supposed to be asleep and when I'm supposed to wake anymore.
Do your best.
I know.
You look a little haggard, but I'm not trying to torture the cat. Slippers are just wet. Alright. Got her taken care of. Sorry about that. I take it we're gonna be looking at like hour tops before we gotta call it a night.
Alright.
Okay.
Gotta work tomorrow now. It's still 5:30 a.m.
That's fine.
I think Keith, that's his limit too, eh?
Correct.
Okay.
So let's give her hell and let's see how far we can get. And if we have to pop off early at like Kaya's running her limit too, so
Nope, that's fine. Let me reset. So there's a door.
they have found it. We have found a door, hon. Nox was just coming over the chirp. All right, so it is a door. Do you need my assistance there?
Reviewing over the door, you notice that it does not have any handles.
Note: Nox and Eris are not there. Keep that in mind, everyone.
Naya, Vale.
Yes.
No.
What's up?
This door has no handles.
Huh.
Conundrum.
Yeah, it's going to take a closer look at this, I guess.
You get closer, inspecting the style of the door, looking over through the woodworking of this particular.
Is it made with wood?
It's more like metal. It's like metal on top of wood.
Metal.
And as you get close, Anaya, you get coughed in the face.
Oh no.
Something about stay the bloody fuck away from things.
I didn't touch anything. I didn't.
Apparently you didn't have to. Your observation was enough.
Oh no.
I think I know what it is.
Lord!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you alright? Nia like brushes her face off, like wipes dust out of her eyes and squints.
Oh, gosh. Tell me, do you have a handkerchief?
Yes, of course. Nia pulls one out, hesitates. Can she holds it?
Just all over.
Nia just carefully, like, dusts the dwarf down with her handkerchief.
Does Nox hear the voice, perchance?
Oh, it's not
Not
quiet.
touching.
It's not quiet.
Is there
Not
someone
touching
over there with you?
Apparently so.
A door. The gentleman is stuck in a door.
Nox, we could probably use your assistance to approach.
Okay.
Eris, don't move.
Nox gonna look at Eris, do the come follow me, just... Let's try not to get thrown into a wall, friend.
Again.
Compression, stay here. If anyone comes down, just make a ruckus and then join us. And don't step on these spots.
Terribly sorry. I've been waiting here for a while now. Oh, hello there. How are you?
Oh, very well, thank you. Yourself? I'm pleased to meet you, sir. I'm Nia. Who are you?
Oh,
She's a little off guard.
I assure you, I am quite excited. It's been a while since I've had a conversation with anyone. Ooh, jitters. If I had hands, I'd be shaking. What is my name? I don't think I have a name.
Nox is doing an Arcana check already to figure out what the heck this is.
Can Nia do one also?
You can.
Alright.
24.
God damn y'all. Damn, 24.
Hey, I
9. Nia rolled a 2.
Remind you of my like terrible days of rolling nothing but one. Shut up.
It happens. I rolled consecutively a 1 and a 2. Next up, a 3, probably.
Now,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do-
that's what I mean.
now you do determine that this with a 9 tells you that it's not a dwarf trapped inside a wall. At least we know you can put that together. But somehow this door is communicating. Nox, you have in your time been exposed to a large mentality of a larger array of different magics, but this seems to be animated object spell specific, which seems to have animated into a dwarf in a door. Medium
Yeah,
size.
Yeah,
I was
only
honestly thinking that you were honestly going to say that, like, fuck it, I had forget it.
Even her snark is off point today. This is scary.
Oh, she is having a bad time, dear. I'm sorry.
I will one day I will feel better. Today jet lag, exhaustion, and apparently now I've picked up a cold. I'm just lucky this way.
Oh, honey.
I thought I got rid of the cold. It was just a cough. Then the cough became went to a pool, and that was the problem.
Allergic to the chlorine.
It was salt water. It was great. And then I started getting a
delayed
delayed reaction. It's like I did not sign up for this saltwater, non-saltwater business. Anyway,
continue.
Okay, so it is a anime object, and it is a door.
That's correct.
Has this been known to happen with animated object?
It's an anime dwarf.
Or anime dwarf. I mean, the animated object does have intelligence and wisdom and charisma.
So it is a permanent thing. It's not like a time. It's a full lifespan. This thing exists.
This thing exists.
Yeah,
So
but
this man
it's
really
not-
is a dwarf.
Yes, but he's not like he's not a soul trap gem thing.
Nope, he's a transmuted spell inside of a door
With consciousness.
with very low consciousness. But yeah,
He literally talked about how he had jitters, for God's sake. That isn't.
Yes.
the door said that he had jitters. I want you to take a second to think about that.
That might take me a while at this
rate.
It has an intelligence of 3.
Yes, jit doors.
Uh,
He's all keyed up.
Yeah.
Just out
out
of
of
interest,
interest, is this similar to like the Warhammer 40k door skull things? Does anybody know what I'm
Sure.
talking about?
Wait a second.
I'll find them.
Servitors?
Servant doors?
Is he servitor? Oh, I hate you.
Look, the fruit hangs very low. I cannot help but pluck it.
He'll kind of look at all of y'all, like his metallic eyes will kind of shift and look and be like, "Oh, so many at once. I never usually have this many visitors. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had a visitor, but oh my goodness, it's so good. How are y'all doing? Oh my god, I hadn't prepared anything at all. Should I prepare?
No, act natural, my friend. Act
If
natural. Oh,
you could usually have some of that wine over there. I can't get it for you, but please, by all means, you can drink whatever you like.
well, who's normally the one that's hosts here?
Oh, that's absolutely. It's
He's a servo skull. That's what he is.
And not a door, just yeah.
who
God, it's
does-
Mechaloid.
Who does go through this door?
Do you know what they look like?
Yeah, they
Long beak, white clothes.
Is he
White?
white?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's okay. It's probably been quite some time.
I know. Okay, hold on. I gotta retrace myself. Okay, all right. Underlug.
Retrace his step.
That's it. See, I was here, and then I get opened, and then there's a hissing sound, and that was it.
Back out of you?
I don't. When was the last time someone's ever come at me? I don't remember.
Phrasing.
They come in, but they don't come back out?
I'm just that fabulous.
Oh, good God! And
They're just...
Sorry.
he fed into it. You're feeding the door puns.
And you don't even
You're
really
really
name
gonna
it?
shut
Shut
the
the
door
door
on
on
this,
this, is he?
He's rolling
Rolling
out
out
the welcome
welcome
mat.
mat.
I will blow up this place.
There's a
No.
frame further.
Oh no.
It's kind of like my head already, so you know
Lots
what
of
else
hinges.
to do.
Can't get a handle on this.
Feeling a bit unhinged.
I
swear to God, this is going to be a solid barrier to entry.
wish
Oh,
I wish
God.
I wish I had hinges. Ooh,
Oh.
maybe I'll ask that for
So do
my
you not have
birthday.
hinges? How
Do you have a birthday, sir?
Well, I usually everyone in his eyes kind of like divert down, and you'll notice that there's kind of scribbling that seems to form.
Oh, handy.
Scribbling that form.
Yes, the scribbling that forms says the following things: people make me, save me, change me, raise me. What am I?
Name me. Sorry, name me, change me, raise me. You said. What's the second thing? Name.
It's in your chat.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
And no Google.
No, that's... I actually want to see if I can do this.
So do y'all live like local or something? Like, you know, are you just coming to hang out?
Oh, we've just come to visit us, tour.
It would be best to be straightforward. We are seeking the owner of this house.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I can help with that.
Where'd you put the, sorry, where'd you put the thingy?
Roll 20, chat.
Which chat?
Roll 20, chat.
Yeah, the
Ding,
Oh,
ding.
fuck.
Okay, thank you.
You can
Sorry,
make
I was looking
me
at Discord.
I was looking too.
Money.
I was going to say.
And
wages,
immediately
but-
the light on the phrase lights up and disappears.
I hope that's a good thing.
As do I. Do you have more, good sir?
Lost by the weak, broken not damaged, carried never touched, sweet not taste, unique but universal. What am I?
Trust.
God damn!
Yep.
Wow, that was immediate.
I don't think it's it. When's my birthday? Do I have a birthday? I should have a birthday.
Okay, is this you, Swan, or is this in character?
No, this is him in character.
Okay, your voice kind of changed to normal. I was like, uh-oh, do we break Swan?
I think if I had a birthday, it would be like a good summer day. Have I ever been in summer? I don't think I've ever been in summer. I know the word summer, but
Huh.
he continues to ramble. But the words are still on the door.
Is the answer heart? Or love?
You know, those are really good answers. You should write a book.
Well, thank you. Perhaps if I can walk past you, I might be able to get that far, but not until then, I think.
Knowledge.
You know what? If you could walk past me, that would be probably the best. But I'm a little beside myself on that one because people,
Well, we don't want to walk past you without saying hello.
Eris, the words are still on the door.
Lost my
I remember people have done it before. They've walked through, and then the door it closes, and then there's a hiss, and then it's just quiet.
Is it usually two people that walk through? Oh, I guess you're struggling to remember, aren't you? I shouldn't bother you.
It's really, it's so hard. It's
Oh,
really, and I've been staring at this barrel for the longest time. It's.
Could you give us a hint, sir?
I feel like I'm not allowed.
Very well.
Okay, the lost by the weak is the part that's throwing me, because I can think of a lot of things that are broken, not damaged, carried, never touched.
Guilt?
No.
Oh, yes, that's sweet, not tasted. Guilt could be sweet to some.
Wisdom.
Wisdom isn't
The
lost.
words are still there.
Lost by the weak is this. That's the part that's really getting me because I can't think of anything that fits
Wait,
that
lost?
whole.
Hold
What?
on, I missed this part. It's technically was
Oh.
right above the Lost by the Week. Hold on.
Yes, there we go. I missed that one too.
Found by the
Ah,
there we
lost
are.
by the weak. Broken, not
Still
doesn't
damaged,
help, but
never-
still.
never touched. Sweet, not tasted, unique but universal. Okay.
I'm trying to not resort to using, hey, I'm going to roll for it, but this is tough.
I mean, yeah, knowledge doesn't quite fit because you can't really break
It's not knowledge. Definitely not.
Oh, it definitely
but-
isn't. Huh. Wise and weak are not like necessarily opposites too, which makes this even more difficult. That's
Intelligence.
No, that
No,
doesn't work
no.
either.
No, I wish I had some of that. I really
Oh,
wish I
don't
had some
we
of
all? Don't we all, friend? Don't we all? um,
that. You guys got a lot of those things on you.
Things.
Which
What
things?
I don't have any.
Close?
Legs?
Yes. Close.
oh, sir.
But do you need them?
Oh, why not? Why would you deny a person such a thing?
Oh, precisely. But if he's quite... Trust me, having to carry these bastard things around more often than you need to is not necessarily the most fun.
Well, but you look I mean, I've never been uncomfortable.
Well, I'd say you're luckier than us. We have to make ourselves comfortable.
I wonder what comfort feels like.
Well, are you not comfortable where you are?
Well, I mean, I'm not uncomfortable, but I never know what it would be. It would be interesting to know what it'd be like to be uncomfortable. I just, You guys are.
What about inspiration?
Truth does not quite fit either. Why isn't it not?
The one that's killing all my thoughts is sweet, not tasted. And that's like...
Inspiration, desire, hope.
Love.
No, we've already said love.
I wonder what love feels like. Have I felt love?
Is there anything in the area that kind of gives us a hint? You know how difficult this is to think of right now?
Yeah, none of this makes any. This does not make any sense whatsoever.
You
But-
test
Your
your
riddle,
riddles.
sir.
The problem is,
This
I
one-
bet
yeah.
as soon as he says it, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
make
just
sense.
Make perfect sense to all of us. Of course it will.
But wise and weak are not a dichotomy. Like Stephen Hawking. Yes, I know. It's just that's what's getting me because like
I will
what's
let you
found by
guys.
wisdom but lost by weakness. That doesn't
I-
make sense.
I will let you guys vote on one person who will have to make a check to see if they can get a hint.
What kind of check?
That's up to me.
Oh, okay, hold on. You make the check in mind, then we vote. Make sure of that. Is that fair?
I mean, I already got the number written down.
All right, but do you have the check written down, like the skill that goes with it?
Hold on. I had the number or the word in my head.
Don't need to tell. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay, got it.
So who do you think should have the check? So Nox is intelligence heavy.
I mean, I like I said, I'm offering you guys to pick a person.
That's what I'm saying. I'm currently going. Nox is intelligence heavy. Who else is heavy in what?
Nia is, of course, high charisma, decent intelligence, and for what it's worth, some dexterity. Do not ask her for a wisdom check. She is not wise.
I'm average in most things, so I'm not.
I'm pretty sure you have higher int than I do, but depending what it is.
Did I say wisdom? I meant intelligence.
My intelligence is a 15 plus 2, my wisdom's a 13 plus 2.
Hmm.
I will tell you that it is a wisdom check.
All right. No.
Aw.
Who's got the highest fucking wisdom?
+2.
Or
Or
luck.
luck?
Luck doesn't
Eris,
exist.
Eris, what is your wisdom?
+6.
You have +6 wisdom?
Eris,
What- what?
fucking
Think?
doing this shit.
Think?
What's the big number? Is your wisdom 20?
No, that's right. That's on the saving throws. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to be like,
big number
holy
is still
sh-
17.
yeah.
I said, well, +3 on wisdom.
Yeah, so you got more wisdom.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
saving throw. Never mind.
So you got wisdom by 1 for over all of us.
Okay.
Robin?
Rovin's not currently away, but he is also technically wisdom. I'm actually looking at his sheet right now, and he is not as high.
Okay. I'm voting for Eris then.
Technically, yeah.
Eris, if you want to roll a wisdom saving throw,
I'm going to give him bardic inspiration.
You could probably use it at this point.
Oof, and I can, I have a basic cantrip, don't I? Double check. Guidance, yes, haha, +4. Add 1d4.
Eric? Eris, you did pass it. If you look at your messages,
Oh, jeez, that's crazy. Oh, see that. Voice.
and that text of line disappears.
What was it?
Voice.
Voice.
Found by the what? Okay, how that what?
Found by the wise, so you can say what you need to say.
Lost
That's-
by
that's-
Oh.
You can advocate for yourself.
Okay, just because it's a couplet doesn't mean it makes sense.
I
The-
didn't suggest that it did, but it makes sense to me.
The one that's sketchy, I'm gonna say, is sweet but never tasted. I get that, but that's a hell of a red herring.
Often held.
Yeah.
Touch.
Tongue,
Always wet,
Yeah.
but never rust.
tongue.
Fights, but seldom bit. To use me well, you must have wit.
I love the thought of Eris is
Your
reading
tongue.
off the wall, and everyone's
your
just like
tongue.
tongue. As the final, as the final words go ahead and finalize, the entire door, which is now lit up with these golden letters, now fades through, and there's a large opening.
Oh, where did the face go?
He's still up there. He's at the top.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
look at that! You got it. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
High five.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw.
Nox is going to pat the side of him and not slap him directly on the face.
Oh, that would probably be good.
Well,
I'm going to
I-
use mending on the frame to kind of repair any flaws.
you hear like the cracking of metal as it starts to like put him back into like a more finished shape. Thank you so much. I've had a deviated septum for the longest time, and I've really been having a struggling time. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
no. That must be so unpleasant.
Who the fuck
Well-
did that to you?
How did that happen?
I think I remember a bang.
I don't know if I can actually
something had
do that.
happened. I remember something whacked me in the face. It was big and dark and heavy and kind of squishy. And I just remember it came out, and then there was like a turn, and then it kind of bonked, and then after that it was dented. It did hurt, but it never got fixed, and I was hoping it was gonna get fixed on its own. I mean, I don't know if I can see a doctor. I wonder what a doctor's like.
I really hope its name isn't Hank.
Well, I'm glad you got it. I'm so proud. Like, I'm really proud of y'all. I haven't seen anybody come back, so I'm a little sad.
We'll see what we can
Well-
do to get you some more company.
And indeed, we'll try and come back and see you again. How about that?
Okay, that's great. My schedule's open.
That's marvelous.
Oh my god.
Just take him with us.
So Nox,
Oh my god.
Nox just rolled a nat 20. He's going to inspect the frame, and he is going to see if at some point he can come back, remove this, and bring him to our home.
Might
Might
as
as
well.
well.
Fucker's got nothing else to do.
A friendly door. Yeah, that seems like fun.
He's a perfect greeter.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he's there for.
He will drive a Mira nuts.
Oh, I'm sure she'll find him adorable.
Fine.
Really?
I mean, there's technically that says that you couldn't remove the door. It doesn't say anything. It says if the object is securely attached to a surface or large object such as a chain or bolt, it says its speed is 0. Okay, well he ain't going nowhere anyway. Okay, there's technically nothing that says he cannot be removed.
He just can't go anywhere of his own volition.
No.
We can deal with this later. Good sir, we'll do our best to come back and either move you to a new home or something.
Oh, well, thank you so much. You know, it's good people like this that I haven't seen before, but I would really love to be able to meet more people like you.
Well, thank
God
you, sir.
willing, don't
But the
die.
problem is,
The potential problem is we may
may
die before we get so
far.
So,
Well,
hopefully we'll see you soon.
I can tell you. Oh, hold on.
Can you tell us?
I know people. I think people have walked through, and then it's usually like 3 seconds, and then there's a hiss, and then I don't know what happens out. I don't actually even know what it looks like over there. What does it look like beyond there?
What does it look like beyond there?
You'd see more like a cavern.
And can I roll for traps?
You can.
Sounds like a gas trap.
An antechamber. Or if it's a large cavern, someone polymorphing.
13.
You don't pick up on any traps in this area.
Alright, well I'm dead, so I'll go first.
No, careful. Watch your head. Please don't hit yourself back on me again. First of all, I don't want that deviant septum again. But second of all, I don't want you to get hurt. Please don't get hurt.
Thank you, sir. Hope to see you on the way back.
I will gladly invite the company. What nice people.
Alright, I'm through. Can I do more checks?
You can do more checks.
Well, not in this case.
I'm just gonna blindly walk on through.
Compression, please do follow up, my friend.
Can Nia do a perception check per chance before she steps through?
You can.
Alright, I get my shirt.
Also be advised, I
No,
still
it's
have
completely
control over
fine.
areas.
It's absolutely fine,
says the person with the 1.
Oof.
Nia just peeked
She-
in.
She
A
had
natural
butted him.
20 again.
Ah!
As you step through, Ilnaya, you don't see anything that looks like a trap. But you do notice right around at the edge over here what looks to be like heavy scuff marks, almost like blast marks. They're
I think
they're in the stone.
That's oh dear.
As if going in that direction.
Oh dear.
What type of scuff marks? Like claws, like big,
Like gunpowder.
Oh no. A hiss and then an explosion. That's a gas. There's an explosive gas that's going to. Oh great.
Oh,
Marvelous.
no, it's
Wonderful.
absolutely fine. It should be absolutely. I've not seen a problem with it.
Blindly walking ahead.
Hold up. Not there. Up, look ahead. Nia's going to like grab her and like shove one arm over her shoulder and point directly at the scuffs. There. That.
Oh, I didn't know. Can I make another roll?
You can.
With advantage because
God.
Nia's like pointing right at that shit.
What am I rolling again?
Perception. Or investigation, I
get
guess, in this
advantage?
case. Advantage in what way?
I mean, Nia is pointed
to.
directly at it.
Sure.
Sorry, and what am I rolling again?
Investigation.
Thank you. 22.
There
With
we
a
go.
with a 22, you definitely notice on the stone makings that there's definitely this kind of darkened scuff that seems to be moving in that direction. But as you surprisingly make your way around the corner, you actually get to see what looks like really pristine wood. Like really nice finished wood.
Something's fucky, something's fucky,
What was the
something's
first clue?
fucky. Oh, right.
Right? Can I like test in advance sort of thing?
A test in advance.
Like before I walk over there, throw something at it, ball bearing, rock, somebody's head. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think everyone prefer to keep this attached, but
You'll actually hear from the behind you at the door. Is it okay over there? Is it bright light? What's it look like?
it looks like something's exploded here several times, violently.
Oh
And yet, and yet the wood is unharmed, which something's fucking.
Protection spell?
You are kind of
Pipes potentially assist.
Can I roll Arcana to like figure out what the fuck is going on with that?
You can. And I'm sorry, Val. What was your previous roll, if you will? If you had any
7.
14 plus 7. Oh god damn,
Dirty,
guys.
dirty 21.
You don't detect any particular magic from this area, but it does seem to be awfully odd that there are these markings into the stone of this cavern, but yet the wood, it looks almost to be new.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to shenanigans something here.
Which is hilarious because poor man can't actually roll shit.
Yeah, it keeps fucking flying off my goddamn desk now.
Which is why it's funny, but it's also not.
Shenanigans. Do. Shenanigans. Do.
Isn't that mana?
Yeah, it sure is.
Very good. I haven't lost my mind.
If I'm correct, I have cobbler's tools, which is not cobblers, sorry, mason's tools.
Okay.
I want to
Are you going to just burrow through the wall?
not so much burrow, but I'm going to be doing a perception check to spot irregularities in stone floors. That's suggestion for traps type stuff, but investigation. Gain additional insight when inspecting areas within stone structures.
Okay.
That would be 18.
With
What?
an 18, you can definitely determine that these are burn marks that almost look like they could not be removed. It actually looks almost as if somebody has been trying to get rid of them. But they cease at this separation by this nice flooring.
So either somebody's paying quite a bit to ensure that their floor is taken care of, or the floor is routinely being replaced to ensure that nobody notices if there's problems.
Despite the fact that the scuff marks are very visible, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, but at the same point, potentially, who is seeing this?
Right.
And I believe it's now been 30 minutes. And I think we have to call it session here.
Do we want to go? Is everyone up for going a little bit further, or just how close are we to kind of like a big revelation here, Swan? Or are we kind of still bumblefucking around?
Fairly.
They're like,
Okay, now
does
big
big revelation happen?
Or is it like
combat?
You can't say.
I would stop
I
you
mean-
before anything of super interest.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright,
Alright,
then
then
I'm gonna go stealth.
Is everybody good with continuing for a wee bit?
I'm perfectly amenable to hitting a breakpoint.
As in, like, hitting the next point where we're, like, it's,
Oh.
revelation, and now we have time to
Yeah,
dwell on
exactly.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, 'cause I'm starting to wobble. So we'll make this quick.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
go
stealth.
Okay.
And so let me roll that. 27.
Oof.
Now. And then I'm gonna go forward, and I'm going to keep looking for traps, and I've got my chirp very close up.
And I'm hoping, like, I'm gonna telepathically ask
Kadros
Kadros
to keep an eye on me and, back me up and stuff, but
Sensible.
like as invisible as he can
potentially be because, problems.
And
I'm gonna
The illustrious one will watch you.
Mind
uh,
your
that
Nox is going to cast guidance on her.
I I just want to kind of like go forward and
and
check
check
for traps and shit so that like we figure out what the hell's going on is all.
So you have guidance, so your next ability check has +4 to it, or plus 1d4.
Cool. Let's look for what my perception, investigation, finding traps, investigation is. That's a nat 20.
Very good. Very good.
So,
You feel extremely confident that you're well blended in to the
No,
walls.
the 27
was the stealth.
the
And
nat
nat
20
20
is
is
for
for whatever the finding of the traps.
Oh, okay.
If possible.
Snuffle it.
Is there traps in here? Oh god. Is there traps in here?
Please hold.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Shit's
Oh,
about to
no.
go sideways on us. Doo-da.
Oh no.
First
no.
of all, I applaud your placement.
Why?
Oh!
What in the fuck is all of this shit? Well, obviously it's flame
Can I
traps,
turn
but
on
still.
those?
You can.
Are there more?
Eris, stop moving. Vale, where are the traps?
Everywhere. Don't.
You just sort of-
Roven, Nox,
Nox,
I'm gonna need your assistance.
Somebody
Bug
name
Roven.
Roven. I'm speaking through the chirps.
Roven.
He is going to like
going to
grab
point out-
onto Eris's arm and like
I'm going to
point out traps
and
and request assistance for all the people helping. And
we're gonna hopefully
tag team the fuck out of.
It
Get rid
is
of these traps.
sleight of hand to disable.
Oh balls! All right, maybe it's just me. As it bounces off the desk.
16.
Ooh,
into your
16,
into your
16 is able to disable the trap.
ah.
So these tools will not work on this.
It does not say you can.
17.
It does not say this particular one requires a particular one. So I will say Thieves' Tool will work on this.
Oh, good. Then in that case, 27. Instead of
Yeah.
16, that's a 27.
And what was the
I
question
got
there again?
17, but you know, hey,
what the hell?
Well, you have
17 will
you have,
disable the trap.
so you have
each of
thieves'
you is
tools.
doing one.
expertise does not give me +10.
No, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna keep rolling.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No,
No,
we know.
no, we're just like we're talking expertise versus his multi-tool.
No, I'm saying like she might be able to roll higher because you have thieves' tools. I'm just trying to remember what.
How the fuck else? I wouldn't be able to disable traps if I didn't.
And that's what the proficiency does, if I'm correct, right?
We're discussing proficiencies.
Yeah. Next roll though.
Alright, let's
roll
roll.
Still sleight of hand, 22.
18.
That was the last one.
Vale, do another quick search before I go any further forward.
Alright, you handle that one, and I will do some more searching.
I won't say it's been an hour, Eris. I think it's been about an hour and a half. So you're almost up another AC in about 30 minutes.
We're working on you.
We're working on you.
Stop charging forward.
He is like being dragged
You
behind.
notice he
him.
did stop when he was asked to stop.
Which is appreciated. So I'm at 18 for checking for more things.
And
Very-
good.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and a 23 to disarm that trap.
All right, and I need you to move there. You can now step on top of the broken trap if you want.
Lovely.
I'm just not wanting to stand on the trap because I disappear behind the trap. Oh no, there I disappear.
Alright, well, alright, more things.
As you inspect closely to the floor, you do notice just the tiniest changes in the wooding.
The flooring, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Does this
It won't
help?
work on this. No.
These
These
are
are
not-
inanimate objects triggered by sensors. as opposed to
Any creature.
animals and creatures. Although each object. Well, no. That'll be us.
He'd have to know what they are too.
Precisely. So, as helpful as it would be, if we had a smoke creature, then that'd be different. But like now you're basically just highlighting everything in the area.
Actually,
Everything is highlighted.
is this great? This is all wooden floor, right?
This is all wood floor.
Okay, I can help you with your perception checks on traps. Carpenter's tools.
I still got an 18 for perception. And you gave me traps, so let's go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something out super quick.
Okay. I mean, hey, if you want to help spot traps, that'd be helpful.
What's up there, GM?
I am determining how nice in life I'd be.
How nice in life?
No, it wouldn't. No, because it would be covered up. Anyway, go on. Keep disabling.
Oh, like the fairy fire?
Oh.
So there's me sitting in my head because I'm like, would fairy fire light up the trap mechanism? But now I'm thinking in my head, well, technically there's still the wood on top of it. So even if it did, it would be still outlined underneath. And it'd be difficult to see. So technically it would not show them all.
Yeah, and fairy fire isn't transparent.
Yeah.
Critical Role is like an option, but do you remember when they were fighting Orthax, the smoke demon?
Sure.
The smoke demon can move into walls. So what they did was they fairy fired the area where they thought he was going to come out, and then he became visible.
And as soon as he comes back out of the wall to come back into their space, then he's visible better. But as soon as he blends back into the wall, he's no longer an object within that space.
I like where it was coming along with Falcon. That was really good, but I'm like,
It was brilliant.
yeah,
That's very clever.
it's very clever, but technically would not get it. But I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're disabling.
Nox rolled a 26 for that one.
19.
Token.
I'll help locate objects, like locate.
Yeah.
Feel free to locate. I will, like,
If
if you guys want to help locate, feel free.
Alright, yeah, Nia's,
22
sort
for
of
another removal.
Nia's trying to hang on to Eris, and, like, dissuade him from, like, charging on ahead. Like,
Are you seeing where Nox is stepping and falling?
No,
Yeah,
we're
we're
marking
marking
them.
them as we're going.
Nox did a 27 for detecting traps.
I understand I didn't change the.
Yeah, it should be more like doom 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 doom.
We're fine.
do, do,
Alright, consistently removing. 16. 24. 17.
Oh, nat 20.
very nice.
14.
So 33. That'll be a perception, seeing as that Vale's already rolling for these.
20,
Your 14 does not click the trap.
Okay.
Nox,
Would you like to assist on this one? That seems to be giving me more trouble, whichever one it was.
Didn't you have my guidance?
Oh, right,
yes. Add an extra 4 to
No,
that.
hold on.
Oh, I
1d4.
Add the d4. Okay, give me a sec.
I was about to say that's the best damn guidance I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it's not.
Immediately gives me amount. We're on 15. 15 total.
No click.
No click.
So Nox did roll a 33 for the perception up here. And then I'm going to help Vale.
This is potentially problematic.
And I'm
I'm
going to go roll something else on
a different trap.
Which trap did she fail on?
Pick one.
Well, a lot of them seem to be disarmed over here, so I'm guessing this one here then.
that okay, GM?
That's okay.
Okay, so let him try that. I'll go work.
Jesus, that's a 19. So 32.
26 for disarming.
This is in a combination of Eris, Elnaya, Vale, and Nox all spotting these traps, and you guys taking the very long and arduous time. And yes, Eris, by the end of this, I will say you would have gained another AC from all the
Alright.
time. No, I'm just saying like how long it would have taken to disable each one individually.
Makes
Like,
sense.
at least
It's
an
either
additional
that or
30
we all
minutes.
end up
getting. Wait, that's an idea.
What
Why
if
don't we just trigger them and we're away?
How about no? We don't know what secondaries.
That's a good point.
Alright,
Alright, 26.
The last thing we want is this shit blowing up in our faces,
Mhm.
metaphorically or literally.
24.
Dirty 20.
You guys have successfully disabled all the traps.
Hooray!
Sure,
We
disabled all the traps.
There's nothing on like the benches, the desks, the whatever.
Do you want me to do one last sweep through check jam?
Yeah.
25 for Nox doing one final sweep of all the traps, all the area.
You review through all of the area. You do find nothing in particular trap-wise. What you do pick up on otherwise is what looks to be like a couple skeletal remains in here. And you also get to pick up on some naturally growing magicite. That's right here. Red magicite.
Ooh. That's not good.
No, actually, that's I said naturally.
Yeah, it's still magicite here. That's, in my mind, is concerning.
Sorry, magicite is what again?
Magicite is the stuff that powers the magic cores that are used primarily around. This entire planet is effectively one giant magicite of mixed colors. And so is heavily grown here, grown being quotations. It more appears naturally.
It just means that he had a power supply at his disposal, meaning he could do things here unrestrained. In my mind.
That's not great. That's not great.
And as you kind of just flicker through, what you actually do find a lot as you kind of move through this is a lot of stuff to make a disguise kit.
Take that.
One with the plague doctor and white clothes?
Yeah, can I tell hypothetically that like things have been used from this disguise kit?
Ooh!
Oh yes, things have been used.
Yeah, but can I tell what kind of things have been used?
Give me a second. I think I have Weaver's tools. Yep, I'm going to use my check with Weaver's tools to try and understand the material. Essentially, give me the material used, colors used, what's missing out of what's there, that sort of stuff. 22. Yes, 22.
The major colorations that are missing is white and black ink.
Skelt. They're going around as a skelt.
And you can definitely pick up on that it's a lot of the wax.
What about leather? Is there leather? What was that mask made out of, actually, out of curiosity?
It's like leather.
Yeah, so is there, like, leather...
Polyester blend.
Not that you can have identified here.
I think she's just being facetious.
I think the medication is moving in.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll be wrapping up soon.
Alright, my patience has officially run out. I really want to do all my investigation checks, but skip to the revelation. Or don't, because that was rude.
Nope, you're fine. I would say that our stopping point was the next door.
Oh.
That that is the next interesting thing.
So disguise kits here looks like essentially what we've seen Plague Doctors. Now I know this is an enchanting table from.
I don't know why
Skyrim.
they skipped
Yeah.
the Skyrim one.
I mean, it's great. It's awesome. But
Is it anything significant or is it just a funky table?
It's a funky table.
Okay.
Cool.
Funky.
I want all of the soul jars from it.
Compression.
You
Broken.
have one in your pocket already, okay?
We lost Roven. When did that happen?
Yeah.
About 30 minutes ago. 48 minutes ago.
Then in that case, if there's nothing else to see in this area, what's ahead of us? What is? Where's that door? Is this the door here, or is the door up there?
That's a staircase up to well, not a staircase, but like a ladder.
Well, friends, are we ready for this? Do we need
Eris,
to?
if you go first, I'm going to pluck all your feathers out.
Eris, you got at least 20 feet of room. You could ram the door.
Yeah, like deliberates, holding on, and just lets go of his arm because no, that's shenanigans. Do 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 do.
Nox is going to slowly climb up and take a peek over.
Other than the glowing red of the magicite growing from the wall, you just see a more I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. This door is actually really elaborate. It's not technical. It's just really finely made.
Ornate.
Very ornate.
Eris, how well can you take a hit in that form?
Fairly well.
You are up to 16 in AC.
Okay, so not quite as tanky as me still, but up there.
A lot better than base form.
Yep. So if I say, Eris, I want you behind me. Compression. And with that, Nox is going to...
As he powers up his charge. See
Wait!
The blue forms start to glow brighter.
Nox is standing right in front of him.
He's
You,
like,
you
"Oh,
are. You're gonna become part of him.
You'll supervise and ensure that they come to know harm.
Let me take a look at this first. For God's sakes, you might be smashing into something that's gonna fucking blow your face off.
And the blue starts to
And all
fade.
the rest of us as well.
You know I full well condone you smashing things open, but let me make sure that the things don't smash you right back.
Go on with it.
Hun,
Blue fades more, but not fully dissipated.
The rogue is sick.
that is fair. Just let me make sure it doesn't shoot you back through me. That Nox is going to head to the door. He's going to do a perception check just before the door, seeing as how fucking well trapped this place is.
You know, when you said that you wanted a 50 caliber Eris rifle, I don't think that you actually meant it to end up through you.
Yeah. 26 on a perception on the stone.
You don't identify a trap right now.
So then he'll walk up to the door.
It's a door.
He is going to use his... Is there a lock?
It does not appear to be locked.
In his chirp, he's going to say, everyone, get up here. I think we're about to meet the man in the mask.
How about we start by opening the door?
He does so forthwith.
How about we get everyone up here?
Arcana on the door.
Right, I thought it was a ladder.
I love the level of sass of like, we're about to do it. Yeah, but what if we open the door first? Okay, you know what? I'm trying to have a moment.
Oh, I'd like to open the
It's
door.
a ladder, not a staircase. I'd happily come up with a
It's
staircase.
it's a ladder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it feels like then.
Your character's on the other side of the room, too, still.
Ladder, latticed.
The reason I say that is because we currently have Roven back there. Fair. We have Vale back in the last room.
Okay, I moved.
And apparently I can control Eris. Haha.
Well, to make sure that everyone technically can see each other's names, you technically all have control of each other's characters. I just hoped you guys would never actually do it, but that's the only way that you guys can actually see names is I have to give you full control.
Oh, okay. I only have Eris under my control. Otherwise, I don't see anyone else's.
I have
Whatever.
Eris and myself.
Well, don't start playing around with each other now.
Jesus, man.
Nox boots Eris back there.
Alright.
Right.
Hypothetically, everybody's here.
Hypothetically, yes.
Nox is
Awesome.
going to
Seer's reliable to a kid, yes.
Nox is going to inspect the door.
So just like hovering quietly.
31.
This is a very nice door.
No traps, no funky shit.
No carved eyeballs or things that are gonna come alive and attack us with fire, smoke, air, poison, gas.
Oh, that seems to be doing something from here. No,
Nox is going to try and stealthily open the door.
and that is where we will call the sesh.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I didn't even get to get us a peek. Aw.
Yeah, because then we'll want to go and, like, bitch slap people or things. Or
Uh-oh.
then we're
I'm okay with
traps.
I'm okay with it.
Everyone just starts walking and starts slapping people across the face. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Just keep going.
Oh god.
What have I learned today? I have learned if you'd like to confuse your players, you don't need to give them riddles. You don't need to put down traps. You just need to put doors down.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Seems like the most appropriate on so many levels.
You guys are so cautious, and I love it because every moment I'm like, it's just a door. It's just a door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know that. We don't, man.
I know, but you're so precautious about it. I was like, it's just a door. But
Yeah.
I'm making it so scary for them, and I love every moment of it because it's literally a door.
Yeah, but look what you just did to Eris twice in a row.
Yep.
Not what he did, what I did to myself.
Well, true, but he put those there.
Utterly.
With all due
serious
respect, the
about
man looked really, really cool at the same time when he's
Absolutely
like
does.
basically cobalt blue on fire.
And then he gets squished into wall.
Well, that was really cool. It's like
Well,
I
I
impressed
did
being
it.
squished in the wall, wanted to squish the wall back, not punch.
I know you did.
to be fair.
That's one of those things where you hit the force field bounces you back, so you go punch the force field to say fuck you.
Does that work?
No.
Never like
Just checking.
No.
No more penis.
At
At least for tonight.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Good
Good
night,
night,
all.
Sleep well.
We'll talk
Same here.
later.
See you later.
Great game.
Lemons. Does anyone want lemons?
What?
We
We
can
can talk later.
Oh, I love that picture.
Go to
Good
bed, girl.
lord.
Oh yeah.
Good night, friends.
Good night, everyone.